Yeah. Let's go. Tiny had people town rolling 10 cars deep. Diamonds on the wrist, the Talmud will be a hit. Cut off my foreskin, they want tradition hit. The mitzvah time will make it up sleek. Drilled on the table, polka for the win. Coin stock high, let loans roll in. From corner store to penthouse suite. Bring all the shekels, yeah, they are so sweet. Hey yeah. Shekels, shekels, raining from the sky. You, gold on the low, keep it luck, no lie. Tiny hat people town, we own the banks. Don't fuck with us, we'll call Mossad. Yeah. Part the crowd, we'll wait for the Messiah. Haters talk trash, we own the Himalaya. Some call us grifters, we call us winners. Sabbath arrived to the rest of our winnings. You'll never see my U-Gold, safe behind the wall. Gaza on the other side is just a fad. Third temple win? I ask outside. Home blast loud, high for sacrifice. Yeah. Shekels, shekels, raining from the sky. You, gold on the low, keep it luck, no lie. Tiny hat people town, we own the banks. Don't fuck with us, we'll take your ass. Yeah. Raise your glass high, toast to the win. 33% of foes voted for the shit. Mandani seen, he'll take all cash. We kid, of course. We own the banks. Yeah, we own the banks. Hey, we own the banks. Shekels, give it up, yeah.
Yo. Hello, everyone. I don't know. I think it's only you and me right now, which makes sense. Yeah, what happened? Oh, okay. What's going on? Uh, scuffed. Scuffed stream. We just started. See what happens when you make me do stuff? Make me do shit. Jesus. Softness. Oh, okay. The easy 8-bit turned out. Yeah, it's fine. Come on, Voltaire. You say you want to fight me. Let's go. Let's start a fight. Let's fight, boy. My boy. See what you did to my boy. I know what you want to fight me in or
See what you
for.
did to my boy.
Make you do shit. You say you want to fight me.
All
Hey,
right, let's fucking go. You want to
let's
fight?
fucking
All right,
go.
let's
Let's
fucking go.
fight. Yeah. What do you want to fight about? Do you like
Well,
Steelman? Is
that's
that
the
what you're
whole.
gonna tell me, huh? You're gonna be the Steelman side?
Yeah, let's fight about Steelman. Yeah.
Oh fuck no. Okay, fine. Let's go. I'm not gonna
Okay,
ban
well,
you right now.
Steelman thinks Jesus is
You can't even take it. Like
gonna ban you right now.
I'm
All right,
still
yeah,
pissed. I'm still pissed that you didn't ban him, and now there's people going around pretending he's a fucking normal guy. It's like, maybe
yeah.
it's so
You're
mean to
like you're like
him. Oh fuck! I should have just banned the sass instead of.
you're like you're like, oh shit, there's a redemption stream. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was. I was trying not to be super angry about it, but at the same time, I was so fucking pissed.
I know, I hear you. I could feel you. I could feel you for sure. Because like Abe's like, I'm just trying to do with stuff, and you're like, no, I don't. We've already been down this road, Abe. We've already been down this road.
Yeah, he was super mad at me because I'm telling him like this is retarded. Yo, Marcus,
Fuck, it was
welcome.
hilarious when you came back and you're like, hey, what's going on? And Abe's like, you remember? You remember what you said? He just straight up attacked you.
It's true. Well, the thing is, he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and send you all away. So I slept like 4 or 5 hours, like 4 hours, and
Yeah.
I was awake. And I felt bad. Like I really had like a crappy beginning of my day. So I
Yeah.
go up, and I'm like, I'm shit posting. I'm just like being shitty to him. So I go
Yeah.
on. I'm like, yeah, dude, you need to be strong. The only sleeps for the week. I was just doing the same shit they told me when I was trying to go to bed the night
Yeah,
before.
yeah. I was there, yeah.
And he but I never said go for fucking 11 hours, right? I was just like,
I honestly couldn't believe it. He's like, "Oh, I've been here for 11 hours." It's like, "Holy fuck, you haven't rested?" He's like, "No. If I had rested, I would have felt all groggy when I woke up." It's like, "Abe, you just argued with us that you should go to sleep." Like he's like, "I should go to sleep because when I wake up, I'm going to be all groggy." It's like you can't have it both ways, bro.
yeah. So uh, so I went in and I was just like looking at the thing. Didn't feel bad about it. I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then he decides to start like, maybe I'm wrong, but it felt like a defense of Steelman, and I was so pissed. Started getting so pissed already.
No, I hear you. Yeah, because he's like, oh, well, basically, we love Abe, but he's like, hey, Emmett, you don't want to defend your position against these people. It might be nice
No.
to try to change these people's worldview, and it's like, no, I understand Emmett's point, because it's like this guy's being a fucking guy, like he's being a dick.
I'm like, Jesus saves, I burn them. Marcus,
I
I think I
understood your
already said
position.
oh seven, but hello Marcus, how you doing today? You know what? I was not going to advertise the stream, but I see 3 people only, and I feel like fucking confluence. So I'm not gonna allow this to happen any longer.
Listen, Listen, that's the problem. Like Kieran's like, "Oh, we're going to raid over to Confluence." I'm like, "Nope, I am not doing that."
I don't.
I
I was
cannot
with
talk with that
Confluence
guy.
today, and I was like just having fun because Marilyn felt like Marilyn seemed like very down and very sad. I was like, okay, fine. I'll
Really?
try
Oh,
to.
that's shitty. Yeah.
I'll try not to. I'll try to say hey at least.
Well, you're a
Uh,
nice guy. You're kind of you can be the middleman when you need to, and
well,
yeah, I
this is
know
the
that's
thing,
why I
right? Like,
respect you.
I'm not gonna talk. Like I told her, I told her before, I'm not gonna talk to you about religion ever again in my life.
Yeah.
And whenever she brings it up, I like bring up shit around. The other day they were
Yeah.
like going all around to her, and I come up on panel, and I'm like, who is everyone on panel when it comes to Lion King? And they want to go back to debate on that shit, and I'm like, no, 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 I just want to know who the hell is who in the Lion King. It's like I don't give a shit. Like, well, you guys are not
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
guys are not really getting it. There's no way that you, especially when it comes to gnostics, like what I'm realizing is people are actually in the gnostics idea are in a circular logic, and there's no way to get them out
Can
of there. Like
can you explain to me what your definition of Gnostic is? Like just Gnostic?
well, Gnosticism is the idea that you have some kind of special revelation, and you can
Ah,
see it
okay,
in
okay.
you can see it because they pretty much tell you they have some kind of special knowledge that was granted to them by whatever means necessary. Usually
So it's
is
kind of like go ahead.
yeah, they usually have like some kind of drug, or it can be not necessarily drugs, but it can be like some kind of drug, or it can be some kind of
But to me, it's like
experience.
the opposite. It's the opposite of agnosticism, where they actually have an understanding of things, but
No, no, no.
it's something outside of religion.
No, well,
Is that what?
the agnostics are just like the defeater. The defeater of agnosticism is that you can actually grant them their ignorance every single time. So whenever they come to you and they're like, "Oh, well, I don't know about that," you will be like, "Yeah, I grant you your ignorance." And whenever
Yeah.
they try to make any kind of claim, you will be like, "Well, you have to defend the claim," because they try to fight from they try to fight for a place of ignorance, pretend they don't have to that they're not making any claims. But in reality, they make a huge claim, and the huge claim is I don't know God, and since I don't know it, that means you can't either. But then they have to prove it, right? It's like, oh, then you know what I know, so you have to prove what I know at that point.
Yeah. But
And
is that the definition of agnosis? Like,
of Gnostics, yeah, Gnosticism is well, it's a nation heresy, but the whole idea of Gnosticism is that they have
I
some
just want to
kind of a
know.
special revelation, or some kind of a
Yeah.
special knowledge.
I
But
want to
that's
know
because
the definitions first
well,
before I judge these people.
Gnosticism, Gnostic means knowledge or like to have knowledge, right? But
Yeah.
what it
Okay.
means,
Yeah.
what we're trying to say by Gnosticism is that they have some their belief structure comes from a special knowledge that they received or have outside of
Hmm.
proper knowledge. That would be the way
Yeah.
that
I
the
get
church
you.
would
I
say,
get
right?
you. Yeah.
And yeah, so it's like,
So
well, they
what's
receive some kind.
agnostic?
Agnostic is lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge.
Hmm.
Okay.
And if you talk to a Mr. Bill means always right. Mr. Bills means Antifa fighter. Um, Mr. Bill means the Antifa fighter. Uh, so the agnostics, the knowledge mean their actual knowledge claim is that you cannot know God. That is their actual knowledge claim, and they
That's the
have to defend
Gnostic claim.
the agnostic claim
The
because they will.
agnostic. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because if they came to you and say I don't know, you will grant them their ignorance, right? You don't have to fight a pain. Okay, you don't. If you're debating somebody and the first thing they tell you is "I don't know," you say, "Well, okay, I believe
Yeah.
you."
From my
Gotcha.
my understanding of things, obviously, I mean, is that people don't make they don't make claims through a debate. They just say, I'm agnostic, right?
Yeah, but
So it means
that
that
means
basically they don't believe. They don't believe, basically, in my
no, no,
understanding.
no, no, no. Agnostic is that I
Go
have
ahead.
no knowledge, and you can make
Okay.
no
Yeah.
knowledge like you can go to a debate and say I don't know, and y- what you
Well,
do
why would you
when
go to a bait and say you don't know? That seems crazy.
no, they are
But you,
there are things that you that saying I don't know is an actual proper response, right? So, for example, if they
is
use
it?
a term and you say I don't know what the term means, they can either clarify the term or they can give you an example of the term or they can try to explain what the term means and it's fine.
But if you're coming from an agnostic side of
Yeah,
view,
yeah.
wouldn't they know that they know nothing?
Well, no. The claim in agnosticism is not that they don't know anything. The claim in agnosticism is that you cannot know anything.
You
That's
cannot
why,
know.
yeah, you cannot know. That they will never say that because that you have to prove it, right? Because that's your claim. It's a positive claim, even if it's a negative idea. It's a negative
But it
idea.
seems like that's the point of like looking for everybody else to have a positive claim. Like
Well,
it
look,
doesn't.
the problem is that you have epistemology, and if you have
Yeah,
epistemology and you
true.
pretend that
You have
there's
a you have a
knowledge,
base.
yeah, it's the question becomes like, how do you know that you cannot know X, right? And it's like, oh, well, what is the epistemic foundation? And then it all becomes it can go directly into tag if you know tag.
But to me, it's like when you have a base, let's say their foundation,
Hmm.
but they cannot like their whole foundation is basically to say that everybody else doesn't know. That's kind of not a great base.
No, well, again, if people were to debate out of pure lack of knowledge, I would grant it. Why would I fight someone that tells me I don't know?
Well, you're not going to fight it because you can't argue people that can't. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I can fight your ignorance for you. That
Yeah.
that's like
I
if,
mean,
if
yeah.
you're telling me I don't know and I'm like, no, you have to know. It's like, well, that's on me for because I'm being stupid. I'm telling you what you have to know or not know. But if you tell me I don't know and I grant you that you don't know, then see any problem with
All right. Well, let's
your
for
actual claim.
content based, like is agnostic or let's say gnostic people harder to argue with than people who are just basically leftists? Which what's hard?
No, it's
Which
different because I have restrictions on what kind of things can I have like moral restrictions when it comes to people and like God claim. So it's way easier for me
hmm,
to go ahead and just attack your worldview when it
if you
comes
don't
to
believe in something?
non-theological debates than
Yeah, fair enough. Okay,
when I have
okay, yeah, I
theological
get you.
debates. Even the way that I would portray it because a lot of my answers when it comes to religiosity pretty much boil down to please talk to a priest. So
Yep.
even if
No,
I
I
know
hear
some
you.
of the defeaters or I could go to some of the defeaters, I would still um I don't feel comfortable just using them when I think I might be pulling you away from like from God in a sense. It doesn't mean I have
Did
for
you
example with the Steelman I don't it doesn't matter because I don't well, the way I see him is in a personal is in a way more personal matter. So I see him as a uh, as as a complete idiot, and I don't
Yeah,
like.
no, we'll get to Steelman's arguments. I just want to go deeper in did you go to church yesterday?
The problem is when you give them proof, they say I don't know, neither do you. Makes for shitty
Hold on a
debates.
minute.
Wait,
Emmett,
wait.
Emmett, did you go to church yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Well then why do you want there to be a rule that you need to go to church every day? If you didn't go to church yesterday,
I wish I had gone. I wish I was.
well, that's fine. You're gonna be found. That's it, Emmett. You're fined. You're fined, Emmett.
Yeah, it's fine. I will. I know a lot of people that would have gone if they would have been fined. The problem is, okay, Marcus Antonio says the problem is when you give them proof, they say I don't know, but neither do you. Makes for shitty debates. Well, that's a knowledge claim, right? How do they know I don't know? When I ask that question, they lose their fucking mind every time. I know, but I know you don't know. How do you know that? It's like, oh, well, it's a knowledge claim. You have to prove what I know now. Good luck doing that, you fucking retard. Right? And they're like, what you do know? It's like, I'm not gonna tell you. You make the claim. So
I
why
get
don't
you,
you tell
man.
me? It's like, well, stop making stupid claims you don't know. How about you ask instead? It's like that. That's the way you fight, though. That those claims specifically, right?
All right, Emmett, let's fucking argue.
What do you want to argue about? Do
Uh,
you want to
well,
argue?
you didn't go to.
Do you really want to argue the whole the for and for like? I have two arguments for enforcement. Like I have enforcement of marriage, and I have enforcement of like everybody should the enforcement of church.
Well, let's go to the church. I mean, like, you
Oh,
didn't go to
that's right.
church yesterday.
You really hated that one. What do you think that it's not a good idea to make people go to church?
I mean,
What does it matter if I go
hold
to
on.
church or no? But first of all,
Well, no. You
what the
have
fuck
to
does it matter
if
in the argument? Let me.
if it's from your argument of church, then you not going to church would be like you have to be fined, right?
Yeah, my mom too.
Okay.
She should be fine.
Your
I'm
mom
gonna
too.
fine her. I'm gonna start fining her.
Mom, you need to be fined.
I'm gonna start fining her for not going to church on Sundays. That's a good one.
That's it. That's it, mom.
Right. Well, in her defense, she works on Sundays, but like,
Yeah, no, I hear you. But like you miss church, so let's go off that. If
well,
people miss
I can't.
church,
It's hard for me to guard her.
let's go off the argument of that.
Okay, it would be easier if people would be forced, right?
It would be. Yeah.
Church
I
is just
mean,
for fellowship.
I understand your arguments for community and all that, but I don't understand the argument of force.
Oh well, you know what forced doctrine is, right?
Yep, for sure.
Okay, so forced doctrine can be applied to anything, right? God bless you, Abe. Do you wanna come into the panel? If you want to, here's the link.
Hey, this is Emmett and me just like trying to stay awake. So anybody that wants to come up come aboard,
I'm not
let's
trying to.
fucking
I'm
go.
helping you. You asked me for this. I'm like, okay, fine.
You asked me for this?
Oh, I was gonna ask you something, Walter. I'm trying to think of another. Like I've been thinking about a little show that's. Have you ever seen Wild and Out?
Yes.
It's a stupid. This fucking show is so stupid. I love it. Um,
Are you-
I fucking. It's like the only thing blacks have ever made that is so funny. Um,
This is the dumbest shit. I love it.
yeah, it's so good. I was thinking about doing something similar to the hot dam,
Yeah.
like find, but I don't know if I have enough people to do something like that.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I don't want.
Well,
Just woke up. Don't want to need to talk. It's so
well,
you know, Abe. It's okay. Okay.
th-
We know
Abe
that
is
you
not in the
love.
chat,
We
is
know
he?
that. Yeah, he's in the chat. You know, we know you
Oh
love
no.
Steelman now. That's why you don't want to come into the chat. Yeah, into the panel. I know it.
Yeah. Abe's a Steelman simp. Come on now. This is Simp Cope November. I mean,
Sim Copenhagen.
Abe, I love you. I love
I
you,
love you. I love you.
Abe. I'm not grounded, okay? Don't say I'm grounded.
You're right. I quit. I was so mad. I had a headache, and I was so mad at when you were talking about this Steelman on that fucking panel. And I was really pissed off. To be honest, I was like, I should have fucking. I should like. I saw Steelman in fucking chat, and I was like, 3 times. I was just about to ban him for the
You're
day.
like ban, ban, ban,
Yeah,
ban, ban.
yeah.
You're just hitting the fucking button.
And I'm like, ah, man, I should just have done it in the morning. Now I can't just do it. Anyway, let's continue with the church argument. So
Give me a second.
the whole idea is if force
Here we go.
doctrine is an actual thing, and we can use force to shape society the way we want it to be, and it is a good thing for people to have a community and church and a place where they can get together. Why wouldn't
Yep.
I use force to create this kind of society and think it's justified, right?
Just well, no, I understand your position. I think it's just because the force doctrine, yes, it's a base level um, understanding of things, but at some point you have to realize that force doctrine doesn't work unless you have somebody voluntarily doing what you want them to do. Because
No, it
a
works.
volunteer,
Force doctrine is the only thing that like it's the thing that works. This is my for
um,
example. Let me
if
let me put it
oh,
this way.
go ahead,
I
go
hate
ahead.
I hate libertarians, right? Libertarians
Yes, I
will tell
agree.
you
Me too.
but libertarians will tell you that uh, everything has to be a voluntary transaction. That is the way that they see the world. All of it is voluntary. Everything is voluntary transaction. I had a libertarian not long ago tell me that slavery doesn't exist because slavery can only be possible if the people that's going to be enslaved doesn't pretty much take its life as the other option, right? And it's a very stupid position in my opinion because that's not how people work. People
Sure.
can be coerced and they can be forced to act in certain ways. And sometimes it doesn't need to be like you don't need that much force to do it. Sometimes you can do it with very mild force, very nice, very nicely. You can be very nice about it and still be very forceful. Um, so that's like the actual for me. That's the defeater of the position. Like, why would I don't
Brain
understand.
special cell.
I
Okay.
just don't
Like,
understand where
no,
is
go
the
ahead. Go
problem with
ahead.
it. Go on, go on. Tell me
My
the problem.
my okay. My problem is I'm not a libertarian, but most people I think come from a libertarian point of view, or like basically it's like don't tell me what to do and I won't tell you where to go.
Okay.
And I think that we can like many of us can agree from a certain understanding of logical reference, but it's once the force starts to happen, like let's say I want to force you to go to church, then the people that are going to church are no longer going to be able to understand the meaning of church. Basically, like they're now so against it that they're not going to actually get into the community part of it. They're not going to understand the basically the reality part of the scripture and stuff. They're just hell-bent on pushing back on basically the force.
Hello, Tway talks. I don't know what it is. Uh, hello, Jumbird. Um, yeah, but I don't care what their position is right now, right? Why would I grant them their position when my whole point is to move them from that position to a better. If I
So are you
start with a
saying that
defeater, if I start with a defeater, and the defeater is you already believe this thing and there's nothing I can do about it because you already believe it. Why would
it's
I?
not there? No,
I don't know.
that's not what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about the people like me who actually believe that you should go to church every weekend, every Sunday. But it's when you start forcing me, it's like, like I'm not okay with that. I don't want to be forced, because then it's like it's too like it's human nature, it's man's nature just not to want to be told what to do, where to go. It's you need basically a voluntary thing that we can do, but it's more of a, you need to basically put um the steps in order to why that is the better reason, instead of forcing us to do that.
Well, yeah. Just a second. Yeah. I put my link to my Discord, and you can just send it there, and I'll do it, and I'll get it for you. Um,
I'm saying, Emmett, isn't it better to coerce, I guess, if there's no better word, to have people voluntarily do things than to actually force them because you're actually getting your outcome that you want.
well, you have to
If people
convince me of
voluntarily
that,
do
right?
stuff.
Because for what I see is, especially when it comes to the ideas of what I'm looking at, it doesn't seem to be that way. It seems to be that the opposite is
Yeah,
is the truth.
fair enough, but I mean, a voluntary movement is always going to be more persuasive than any other movement, right? That's what every other movement that's ever been in society revolutionarily. It's always a voluntary movement being like, "Hey, this is not good," compared to the forced movement, right?
I still disagree because I look at it and I see the opposite.
You're saying force is. Hmm. Explain me, please.
Okay, so that's a start. I'm gonna try.
Yep, no worries. Hey, we're not
Um,
fighting. We're just arguing.
crypto wallet. It's not my crypto wallet. Um, okay, let's start.
So go ahead.
Or yeah, you can go to like second. I'm really tired. Okay. Anyway, I was saying, I don't see a reason to believe your. I don't see a reason to believe. Okay, so history is usually, especially now, like history is curtailed from 1700 onward for some reason, and we like kind of forget all of the rest of history. So
Sure.
if you actually look at what happened during the whole of the Bible, include you know that
Yep.
the first book of the Bible is like the first part of the Bible is a whole section when it's like, well, can humans can humanity be saved if they have like the perfect society? That's pretty much the idea. So
Is that
they
off free
start
will or
no. It all starts with the fall.
okay?
Society is condemned. Then they get the first covenant with Abraham. Uh, okay, and it pretty much find the first people that are kind of getting out of these like these fallen situation of the world, and they're becoming like the the idea of the chosen ones. And then after that
So they had
happens,
a fallen out.
well, there's the fall, right? The fall is when they get kicked from the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
um they have, this is a very broad strokes, right?
Yeah.
Then you
Sure enough.
have then you have Moses with the laws, and then it becomes like pretty much we have these people with the perfect laws and system that is granted directly by God, and then it's like every single time they go into corruption. And then the second part of the Bible, which is the new covenant or the New Testament, it's
Yeah.
about how you actually get saved through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, and how there's redemption for humanity. But it's never found in the actual like system of governance, but it's found in the individual kind of thing, a little bit more individual.
You
Now,
mean compared to the Old Testament?
well, the Old Testament is about the people and the government, and the second one is about the redemption of the humans, and then and the beginning of the church. And then the church is not like the church is not the actual um it's not the government. Specifically, if you look at Chalcedon, they cannot hold political office, but what they do is like they are the backbone of the morality of the people around them. And then
Yep, I can agree with that. Yeah.
you have the actual government being the body of force. And if you look at what they say about the body of force is that you have to submit to the body of force, and people need to be able to uh, depending on what this body of force is doing, is how well or how bad you're gonna get. Um, things are gonna happen to you.
Uh,
Second,
I don't understand how that correlates.
that the governing system is not dogma. What the fuck is going on? Um, Okay, so they're not telling you what the government system is supposed to be doing. It just tells you that you have to submit to it, which means that they have power.
That's the next
Yeah. So
Bible,
in
right?
in
The
the
second,
way, yeah. That's it's done by most people on the Bible. They tell about submission and about following the
yeah,
rules, pretty much.
I
And
get you.
they also say that they're not against. Obviously, they're not against Christians being in power, but it's talking about specifically the church. It's like the church cannot, but Christians can be, and we have a moral system, and we're trying uh, to do what is right, even when it comes against
Sure,
us in a
yeah,
sense. And there's a lot of examples of saints that were martyrdom because they were doing the right thing, specifically at the beginning of Christianity when the Roman Empire was in power, and then
yeah.
how they were able to defeat the Roman Empire and submit the Roman Empire and be the ones in power. That's pretty much.
Were they able to defeat the Roman Empire?
Well, yeah, the Roman Empire became Christian, right? And then all of the
It did. It
and
did. Yes.
then the actual Roman Empire, like if you look at where they were, the papal states were the heart of the Roman Empire at some point.
Um, when was this? Was this like before? This was
The
must have
papal
been.
states like from the 800 plus onward, they were pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it was for about a thousand forward. It was
So this was
the great schism
eight
is
hundred.
created for that.
So this was a schism 800 years after
A
Christ,
thousand, like a
and
thousand fifty was the time that the
and
great
and,
schism started happening
and it made a schism within the Roman Empire.
within the church. We have the Eastern and the Eastern Orthodox Church, and then you have the Catholic Roman Church.
Yeah. Okay.
And the schism was because the papal states were pretty much created where the Pope said that he was emperor, that he had the three crowns, and then he was like pretty much the mouthpiece of God on earth, and everyone should submit to him.
Well, yeah, that's what he said, but yeah.
Mhm. But what it means is that what I'm talking about this specifically in history is I'm talking about the idea of there is nothing when it comes to the Christian idea that says that we cannot use enforcement towards good things, right? Because now what we see all the time is the opposite. We see enforcement can only be due against bad things, but it doesn't. I don't see any reason why we have to accept that as the premise. I can see reasons why we want to have enforcement of good things and why said kind of enforcement is actually good, and it could be, it's actually something that um maybe even necessary at some points.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm
Are you
looking. Dave.
are you looking which side are you looking from? Like probably the middle of the Catholicism and the middle of the Orthodox, or like,
What do you
or you're
mean?
just on the Orthodox side? So there obviously has to be odds in these in what is going on. So where are you at that point? The the Orthodox side or the Catholicism side?
I'm not looking at it from any side. I'm just looking at it from the historical idea of what exactly is it that I am. It's just from it's just from the idea of what is going on.
Okay. But do you have any odds? Like, okay, do you have any odds from the very biblical side of orthodoxy? Like,
About what? There's a lot of odds in
Greetings. I hope you
orthodoxy.
enjoy this Dread Mage remix.
basically, like the foundation. Like, I mean, Catholicism went in a different way, where you said you have to have odds from many other different
Well, no, no, no. They
sections.
have like very similar odds.
Yeah, okay,
Uh,
yeah, and yeah, they're close enough, I guess.
the difference is Chalcedon. So in Chalcedon, the Chalcedon is when was it? I don't remember. Oh, this is like the beginning of Chalcedon. So the it's an ecumenical council in 451 after Jesus Christ, and it's one of the things that it says is that like the church is not to hold positions of government. It said more than that, but it also said that it cannot hold positions of government. And there is also the problem of the filioque, when people started confusing the essence distinction of God, and there are other problems, right? But those are the big
Sure, yeah,
ones that started the Great Schism. But I'm not looking at them from
yep.
any of those of that perspective. What I'm saying is, um, what I'm actually saying is that there is a difference in like I'm just looking at the standard when it comes to Christianity of what is acceptable when it comes to the
Sure,
uses of
yeah,
force.
yeah.
And if the case is that I see no issue with using force to enforce good things, and there's going to be enforcement anyway of good and bad, because for example,
But doesn't Christian?
the
Go ahead, go
can
ahead.
you just go ahead and say the N word right now?
Do you want me
No, but I'm
to?
asking you, like, is there gonna be any problem if you start just saying it with the hard R all the time? In my like right now,
Well, is there going to be any consequences? Yes, of
yeah.
course.
What would be the consequence?
For me, probably nothing. But
Well, yeah, but I mean for me, right?
yeah, no, I hear you.
Okay,
I
back.
don't understand how that.
Oh
Go ahead.
well, they're using force at the end of the day. If you're gonna start just saying the N word on the stream over and over again, they're gonna use force and they're gonna you're gonna shut me down real
Are we
quickly, right?
are we talking about streams though, Emmett?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's this idea of this. It's just a stream. It's fine. It's just a stream. That's correct. But the point what I'm making is that they're gonna be using force to to prevent us from speaking things that are not supposed to be done because they're bad. So they're enforcing something that is good in a sense.
That doesn't make any sense in my mind because we're not talking about your stream. We're not. We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
about.
Well,
We're
what do you
talking
think
about
is
the.
gonna happen when it comes to you don't think it's
It doesn't matter
force?
what your stream is. It doesn't matter what your stream is right now. We're talking about the actual, like,
Okay, let's
we're talking
say.
about the actual force of your. We're talking about the actual force
Mhm.
of your understanding and how it can come to be, how it's normalized, right?
Well, what do you? Okay, let me put it this way. What happens if I go to the middle of the town square and start screaming? Or fine, let's say that I go to Baltimore and I just start screaming the N word in the middle of Baltimore. Do you think there's gonna be any consequences to that?
There's going to be consequences for any actions, Emmett.
No, not for any actions. There are actions that have no consequence.
No, No, there's many actions that could be without consequence that could have
We're
consequence.
talking about enforcement of things, right?
We're talking about you enforcing things that are
Oh my god.
not quite agreeable with many other things in many other people in
Yeah,
society.
and the thing that the people actually go to, or the ones that are actually good at debating this, the first thing they would say is they will use force against me, and that's the first thing they go to. Hey, cat.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're trying to say that.
if I
Go ahead.
say right now that I will enforce everybody to go to church, what do you think people? What was the first thing that the guy said? Well, try it. What do you think that means?
You're gonna try to enforce church. Then
Yeah,
the
and then
first
he
thing
is
the
like,
guy's gonna
well,
say is, "Hey, you don't tell me what to do, and I won't tell you where to go."
yeah, but I will tell you what to do, and I will tell you where to go. Right?
Mm,
If you don't
Yeah, but
wanna, if
that's
you don't wanna go to
then they're not
church,
gonna do
I'm a.
that. They're not gonna do that.
No, they are going to. What happens
No,
if a
they're
person?
not.
What happens if a person is drunk driving?
How does that have to relate to anything what we're talking about?
Well, are you gonna tell him not to drunk drive? Why are you telling him what to do?
No, that's a false equivalency. It's not drinking. It's not breaking the law with drunk driving. You're being normal. You're just being normal. You sober you. And somebody says if you don't go to church, then
Yeah,
you're gonna go to jail.
the action. You may say that. Well, this is not the same because the action is different. Fine, the action is different. I agree with you on the action being different. Okay, but
Yep.
it's not about whether or not the action is different.
Okay. Continue.
Wait a second.
You're saying you're equating not going to church to drunk driving. Oh, I don't have. I
Yeah,
don't get. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm
Man.
forcing you not to drink when you are outside with your friends so you don't drunk drive.
No, you're forcing us not to drink and drive, which is
Yeah,
fine,
and
but it
what do you
has
think?
nothing to do with doing something that breaks the law, which is like consuming
Well,
something that is
in
going
this
to
case, not
you
going to
mess up
church
your
will be the
judgment,
action,
and you're
right?
like, this is hold on, you're forcing somebody to do something that actually changes their judgment, right?
Hey, Kat, I don't
Drinking,
know who
and
Reba
now
McIntyre is. If you want to come up and tell us who she is, that would be fine. I think
Reba
she's.
McIntyre is hot as fuck.
Oh my god, I don't know who that is. Why is a cult leader
you,
forcing people to go to church? I don't know because I like people and want them to have a good life.
what
Um,
you're saying is that you're comparing drunking driving, like
drunk
something that
driving
someone
is
does
drunk
bad. Like,
driving wrong?
hold on. Drinking something that it involves consuming something, right? To do the bad.
Yeah,
But when you're not going to church, you're not consuming something. You're not consuming
yeah. You're
something
you're
that
making an
alters your
action.
perception.
You're making the choice of not going to church, and that choice is wrong.
Yeah, but that choice is through actual like sobriety.
Okay, let's say that do you think you have a moral imperative to help people? For example, if you see someone choking, you need to help that person. So that,
Sure.
and if you don't help them, you think you can be liable because you didn't do your duty.
Sure.
Why? You're not taking a stance. You're not doing the thing. In this case, the
Yes, I
moral
understand
imperative
that.
that you have is to go
Do
to
you do
church.
you
So you're
believe
liable
that
for
do you
not
believe
going to
that
church.
do you believe that church is going to say that you're not killing people?
Yeah, you're killing people by
It
not going to church. I agree with that.
you're you're killing people by not going to church.
Yeah.
Are you killing people by not having like oh my
I,
gosh.
I think the fact that people have not gone to church had ended up in the deletion of about 60 million babies at least.
But pushing people to go to church. Can you
Are
not
you are you
understand
are you for
the
the deletion of 60 million babies?
that's not even equivalence. Like Emmett.
What if the actual like what if the let's say that you have two options.
Well, if
It's
you
a
don't go to
hypo,
church, then a bunch
it's
of
a
people fucking die. No.
It's a hypothetical, but let's pretend for a second that it's an equivalence. So let's say that you have two options. I'll play your song in a second, okay? So let's say that you have two options. One is you're gonna force everybody to go to church, okay, and abortion is gonna be completely outlawed forever. Or you're not gonna force people to go to church. They're gonna have the option to not go, but there is going to be abortion instituted in the country. Which one do you
Emmett,
think is
Emmett,
more moral?
Emmett, this is like saying if you don't eat breakfast, you're going to fucking starve for the rest of your life. It doesn't. It's not equivalent.
I'm not saying that.
Would
I
you? What
said
would you
it.
rather do?
I
What would you
said
rather
it
eat?
from the
Some fucking
beginning.
breakfast? Well, it's a hypothetical. What would
It's a
you rather do?
hypothetical
Starve,
question.
starve for the rest of your life, or?
Let's
Well,
pretend.
yes, obviously we're going to go on your side, Emmett.
Let's pretend that you have those two options. One is gonna lead you to the
I
one
know,
is
but that's what I'm
leading you to the
saying.
other. I think it does lead you to that. I
You
actually
can't have a
believe that it.
you can't have a crazy hypothetical and be like, oh, see, I was right. It's like obviously, Emmett.
Live again. I wasn't live today. This is the first time I'm live today, Kieran. It's variable. What's variable? Damn it, you butthead. It's not a false equivalency. Okay, I have a big question. What is your question, Cat?
No, so well, I didn't say like I said your first one was a false equivalency, but this is like a
It
hyperbole
is
equivalency.
not. Let's pretend for a second that those are the options. Okay, which one would you take? Would you take the option of the freedom, or would you take the option of having to go to church?
Yes, I can. Like, this is where I'm saying we can obviously understand your equivalency. Yes, I would obviously go to church, but you can't relate that, correlate that to society because it's not a hyperbole in society. It's not a hypothetical in society.
It is a it's not a hypothetical in society. It's true. We have the option to not go to church right now. We're becoming more and more secular, and we're killing more and more. Well,
I mean,
we're deleting more and more little humans. Okay.
no, I understand where you're from completely, but can you create a community, a proper community, a wholesome community through force?
Are you fucking for real? What is the correct answer to how would you feel if you didn't have breakfast today? My answer would be hungry, but I don't know the real answer. Yes, hungry is the correct answer. My my god.
I mean, can you create a community through force?
Yes.
You can?
In fact,
How?
every estate is created through force and sustained through force.
Each
Every
people, each
estate.
each person in the community was like, I'm forced to be in this community.
Uh-huh.
That's what you think? That's what you think these people
Every
understand? That
community.
they have to they
Well, not
have to
every
be in this
community.
community?
Not every community. Every estate is created through force and maintained through force. Give me one state that is
In
not
the
created that
in
way.
the in the most basic understanding. Oh my gosh. But
We're gonna take a small break to listen to this banger of a song. I think. Where is the
banger
volume
it.
though?
Banger it, Emmett.
Where is the volume though? I don't wanna listen to these too. Too.
My volume is on the side of my phone. It
No, I
doesn't help
mean,
you any, but
yeah. Is there a way that I can change how? I don't see. I don't see a way to.
Greetings. I hope you enjoy this Dread Mage remix.
I really like it. It's just too loud. I was gonna
At
put it in the
that dip,
background.
at the dip in the middle, start it from there, and it starts to get a lot more interesting.
From here.
Yeah.
Over here,
This is like 8-bit and a bunch of other stuff. don't have to pay all of it. You gotta pay for the
Okay, I'm gonna
You
put
know,
it at the end of the stream so that people can actually hear it, and I'm just not in the
you know
middle
what?
of the
I'm done with
conversation.
this shit. I like you, Emmett. You're fucking awesome, and that's why I continue listening, and I'm gonna continue listening forever. All right.
You know, it's
Guy,
not all it's
guy,
not all about strong arming into a church or any of that. It's about accepting other people for who they are.
no, it's not.
Man, Corinne,
Hey, Kieran, how's it going?
I love you.
Hey, Emma, good to see you.
I
Just
love
want to
you.
ask,
Uh-huh.
get the fuck out of here. I just
I
want to
love
ask,
you.
T
I love you,
or
Emmett. I love you, Hey,
T,
Kieran. I love you, Kieran.
T or the source. What do you mean? Just want to say, what do you mean by accepting people for who they are? What's the general
I
principle?
I never said I should accept people for who
unless
they are.
they're a weirdo, you understand that, right?
So sometimes you don't accept people for who they
There
are.
is an asterisk there. I went and shut
Kieran,
down a bunch of
if you're
crap
gonna
not
attack
too long
Emmett, at
ago.
least have some sort of fucking correlatal.
Attack
I don't
Emmett. I'm speaking to the other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
he's
really want to get into the weirdness that I've been through in the last month. All right.
No, that's
But
fine. That's fine. All I was saying was you made a general comment, which was it's all
yeah,
about
there's an
accepting people
asterisk
for
there.
who they
Not
are. Yeah.
everybody's accepted into the cool kids club, obviously.
Okay. Who's not?
I'm not.
That's fair. I agree.
all of the
You know we're on
all
the
of the
same
letter
side, right? I
people.
used to hang out with you, Corinne.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, hang on. You had a different name, right?
Right.
What was your other name? Or am I going to dead name you?
Thoth Mage or Sage or
Oh, you're Sage. I know you now.
yeah. I
Yeah,
went
I
and got
just
my credentials back.
Listen, do any of you guys want to argue? Because I'm fucking in the arguing mood. So
Well, I'm gonna
let's
say-
fucking
Oh, what do you
Sage-
want to argue about? You want to argue
Sage-
about science?
Sage is
anything
kind
you
of
want. Let's fucking hear it.
Wait,
Shut
wait,
up, bro.
wait,
Sage,
wait, wait.
Sage-
We're talking about enforcement of church. Okay, let's stick to the topic for now. Just a
Emmett.
second. This is my stream, Kieran. I know you want to go into other topics.
No, it's fair enough. Fair enough. It's your stream. It's I'll behave.
All right, Emmett. The problem is you've had basically your. It's basically been like, oh, what's the worst that's happened? Yes, we see that. So
Uh-huh.
continue off of that.
Well, I asked the question about what would you do, right? And I've yet to receive the answer of what would you do when it comes to society. Like if you had two options, one is and it's an actual thing. You're gonna go ahead and respect the freedom of people, but you're gonna have things like abortion, or the other one is you're gonna force people into church, but things like abortion are not gonna be available. Like which one would you choose?
Sure, but that's the hypothetical.
Well, right now it's a direct question because I'm not even making the hypothetical. It's just which
No,
one would
that
you
was the
choose?
hypothetical.
I'm asking about your preferences.
Like,
I'm literally
I can
asking
say
about the
your
preference.
preference.
My preference is everybody goes to fucking church, so I'm asking about your preference.
Yeah, but you didn't even go to church this weekend.
It doesn't
You're
matter.
fine.
It's
You're
not
grounded, Emmett. You're grounded.
It's not
You're
about
grounded,
me.
Emmett.
It's not about. I
It's
don't
it's
really
not a,
understand. It's not about
it's
me.
not like taxes. It's not a necessary thing for everybody to go every day.
How do you know that?
Because if you have an actual relationship with God and you can speak to him through the Bible and stuff, then you don't have to be guided around by some leash or something.
Okay, hold on. So, does
But I
it
mean,
make
if you
sense to
have
actually? Hold
wait,
on,
wait a
Emmett,
second,
Emmett.
Voltaire. No,
Go ahead, go ahead.
If you have an actual relationship, wouldn't you want to partake with the body and the with the body and the blood of Christ?
Are we talking about Protestant or are we talking about Ortho?
I'm talking about.
Doesn't matter.
I'm talking about what is stated directly.
Okay, so
in the,
hang on.
in
Do
the
you
book
pray
that you
to
call.
God? Not to rain on anybody's parade. Do you pray to God in Jesus' name, or do you pray to God in Jesus?
What does it matter?
What?
If words brought light, and you get the words wrong, does it still mean the same thing?
Yes. If you we're talking, this is not a word concept fallacy. So if you're talking about the actual concept of the thing, that would be the thing that matters, not which word you used, right?
No, most of Protestant Bibles beliefs have been misskewed, and I don't really want to get into it. It kind of makes me sad.
Well, I think you're obfuscating the point.
The question again becomes it's the same thing. If you're talking about when you talk about how can you just use the Bible, okay, fine, but then one of the precepts is to actually go ahead and have a church, and you
I'm a
should be
priest,
part
man.
of.
I don't need.
Sure.
You're a priest.
Yeah,
You're a
Great.
priest of what?
of Jesus.
Great.
Yeah, a priest,
Of what church?
you a priest or a pastor?
Priest pastures an open field. I'm a priest. I'm a
So
preacher
a priest of what?
Which
of
church?
Jesus' faith.
Which church?
Great. Good for you.
Which church?
Okay. Which church in Ortho
church,
do you
yeah.
want me to? We don't have to be a certain church. We
Are
can
you
hang
sure?
out with.
Are you sure?
In
I think you
Ortho.
do. I think you do.
Yeah, patristic faith. Go look it up.
So so you're a priest of Ortho? Is that what you said?
Are you an Orthodox priest? Is that what you're saying?
What are you a priest of? And fucking tell your sermon. Give us a sermon. Come on now.
No.
Yeah,
Because
do
at
it.
this point, Kieran's fucking right.
You want
Kieran's
me to
right.
bust out the Bible and start telling you some stuff?
No, I want to know
Okay,
which church you're a priest
yeah,
of. I want to
wanna
know
know
which church
which-
you're a
yeah.
priest of.
Have you ever looked up the patristic faith? It's
Can you
of-
answer the
of
question?
the-
Which priest are you a church of?
Have you ever looked up the patristic
Answer
faith?
the fucking
Does it
question.
matter? Can you
That
fucking
is-
answer? Can
that
you?
is the fucking answer.
That's a
Hey.
question. That's a question. Not an answer.
Does it matter? Can you argue the point, or are you just going to
Wait,
ad
wait,
hom
I
for
think-
like
Patriotic
some sort of
saint.
information?
Of the patriotic saints.
Yeah, which
Great.
church? Which church?
Can you ad hom for? Can you actually explain your position, or you're just going to be like, oh no, I'm fucking
Guys-
better than everybody?
No, you guys obviously don't know what a patristic faith is, do you?
It doesn't matter. Explain it to us.
Is that just like church fathers stuff?
Yeah. The Patrici. So he's trying to.
Yeah, I'm Greek
yeah.
Orthodox Christian,
Are
and
you really?
I follow
So
the
you're
patristic faith.
baptized. So you're baptized into the Greek Orthodox Church.
No, I was baptized in a Baptist.
So
And
no.
I don't need to be
So are you
baptized.
Great. So we're all gonna bow down to you, you know, because you're the fucking fundamental person of all information.
I
No,
didn't
that's
say-
not how
I
it
didn't
goes.
say I was-
I don't know.
I didn't
He's
say I was
testing our
all-knowing.
metal. He's testing our metal. So, like, are you charismated in the Greek Orthodox Church?
I'm actually rather new to it, honestly.
Are you?
I
so
wanna-
you're
I wanna
Catholic,
bring
or are you-
back-
Oh
I
my
want to
God.
bring
Wait,
Baptist
charismated?
into
Are you-
Orthodoxy. That's what I want to do.
But why
Alright,
would you
okay.
say you're a priest?
Exactly.
Because I'm not a father.
Oh my god.
There's a whole different.
You also aren't a
There's a
priest.
whole different hierarchy of that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I'd rather
and
be a
it's not
priest
you.
and have
It's
a
not you.
wife instead of being.
Yeah, sure.
So you're
So-
clergy. You're clergy, correct?
This is
Emmett,
I'm-
what have you done?
Thi-
What have
this
you
is
done,
why-
Emmett?
this
We
is
were
why
just
I
talking,
said-
and now we're in insanity.
yeah. This is why I say this is Cope Month, because every single day it just gets worse. Like they find
Emmett-
ways of making me
Emmett,
cope
get the
harder.
ants. Send out
It
the
is
ants,
Cope
Emmett.
month.
Send out
I
the
understand
ants.
that completely. It's Cope month.
Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna send out the ants. The ants were fortified in the
Yeah, go ahead and dox me and see what happens.
Dox you?
Ants.
The ants.
You're in the place of retardation. That place where.
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain
that
this
place
because
has no address.
let me explain this because I don't think he's in the joke, but when I was talking about enforcement of
Yeah.
church, one of the things that Dave said is if I would make the ants go to church, and I said yes, and then we started
Yeah.
talking about what kind of ants will go to church, and if
Yeah,
the
it's
ants
like having
went
an
to
ant
church,
farm,
stuff
isn't
like
it? It's
that.
like you have what I can't remember what you call an ant farm, but you have that in a glass, and that's like that would be how you would test the sort of forced experience, and that's
or
why
the
we said
sister
send out
of-
the ants.
Or the sister.
Sure.
That's an ant.
We're not talking about a fucking ant farm, though. Like, does anybody want to actually argue with me how their understanding of life actually is? Because this is getting kind of ridiculous.
I don't know, because you've done psychedelics, I don't think you're trustworthy.
Sure, nobody gives a fuck about that, but I'm talking about Emmett's.
You're disqualified.
Emmett's actually explaining things properly, and I'm being disqualified.
You're being disqualified because you got to psychedelics at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I said mushrooms might make me see God, but everybody's like, hey, that one guy said mushrooms are mushroom man Jesus. And I'm like, no, don't get me there.
Yeah,
Steel man, no. Steel man, get out of here. Steel man, stop it.
It's not just that, dude. It's
goes all
also
the way
the
back
fact you
to
have like
Segment,
a
actually.
little pointy hat and you have a little fishing rod and you sit on a toadstool in people's gardens. That makes you highly
Oddly enough-
untrustworthy.
Oddly enough, the mushroom.
I can't hear
cult-
anything.
Sorry, I'll shut up then.
No, go for it, dude.
I was gonna say, oddly enough, that mushroom cult thing started back with Sekhmet, which was one of the priestess, if you wanted to call her that. They weren't deities back then, and she was looking for her husband at the time, and she started a warrior cult. They're mostly female warriors, and when they got caught and they were licked on or whatever, the magic mushrooms they were licked on, they'd be able to steal the weapons from the people that they got caught by and get out of the holds.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's not my mushroom stance.
Yeah,
My mushroom
yeah,
stance
yeah.
is basically when I take mushrooms, like Emmett said, basically when I took mushrooms is that's when I got to see God in his fruits.
Cheers.
But God presented himself to me during that time.
Voltaire.
So it wasn't
I
quite the
forgot
mushrooms.
You had this weird idea.
Yeah, but
Stick to
also
sign
he was
essence, man.
he
Not
was
sign
trans-
No, hold on,
he was
hold on.
transfigured
Hold on,
into,
hold
like,
on.
a garden gnome with a pointy
Hold on.
red hat
So
and a fish
Emmett,
like David
hold on,
Bowie.
hold on. Emmett was right when he said that
Wavy caps. I don't know.
God,
I don't
hold on.
remember.
Emmett was right when he said God actually presented himself to me to see through that during my mushroom trip. It wasn't the fucking thing that was like the mushrooms did the trick.
Yeah,
It
sign
was-
essence. Now I think about it.
Well,
Sign
you know
essence is a
you
less.
know what I
less-
think about it. I don't want to. Okay, Kieran, I have an actual question for you. This is important. Okay.
Sure.
Why
Are you
gay?
willing to be prosecuted for the crime of being gay in the internet?
No, I'd fucking lie. I'd fucking lie and pretend I'm straight to get out of that shit, bro.
Yeah, I know, but,
Oh,
but
dude,
this
you
is
got
an
your
actual
wife
thing.
living
Like,
with
Paige
you
is
and
gonna
shit,
be
you
the defender. I'm gonna be the judge. Lion's gonna be the prosecutor. We're gonna have a couple of people going as the
That's
jury.
Yep,
Are
we'll
you-
go to
are you
trial. We'll appeal. We'll go to retrial. We're going for a mistrial. We want a mistrial
we
with
go for a
prejudice.
mistrial.
Mistrial with prejudice, right?
Okay.
Don't
Like
come to
England.
court, Kieran. Don't come to court in your rainbow suit, all right? Just promise.
I want a mistrial with prejudice. That's the
Only
best
after
one.
floods.
They can't come back. Can't
hold
come
on,
back.
hold on. I'm gonna come back to myself because I'm selfish. Emmett,
Uh-huh.
you said that when I was on a mushroom, let's say your worst word journey, that
Uh-huh.
it was God that presented himself through this, not because of the mushrooms, but because of God's
Because of butt.
No,
Because of
Wasn't the
God's,
word wasn't the word you used grace, Emmett?
hold on, let
when
Emmett.
I
Emmett-
think about
it's
when
fine.
I think about any kind of
He said
of-
mushroom
oh.
and butt in the same sentence. Sorry, that was kind of funny.
When I think about any kind of psychedelics, I think they're introspective. So what you're doing is not actually opening yourself to the world. You're closing yourself into your own senses, and what you're experiencing is just your mind.
Yep.
So
So
it's not
yeah,
actually. Wait a second.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on.
done.
Let Emmett speak.
So in reality, you're not experiencing extra stuff about the world. You're just experiencing yourself in a sense. It's like big masturbatory stuff.
Sure.
You wanna
Okay,
sign
but hold
behind
on,
that?
hold on. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell
Oh,
up. Emmett,
yes.
Calm down,
Yes.
Emmett,
Voltaire.
what if I experience these things through mushrooms?
Mhm.
What is your explanation for that?
You want the science behind it? Those are all toxins. All three
I
of those
didn't ask
categories.
you.
It's not about the science behind it.
I'm
Remember,
asking if I can finally see God through the experiences through mushrooms.
you can't.
No.
No. Well, I
What
mean,
happens?
you can.
What do
You
you
can
mean
have an
no? What do
idea.
you
You can
mean
have an
no?
idea of how.
If you had too much of it, yeah, you would definitely go up and see God, or the reverse of that.
Nope.
You will get a glimpse,
Nope.
a glimpse
Gosh.
of grace.
No,
You'll
lies,
get a glimpse
lies.
of grace, is what you'll
You're saying,
receive.
all right,
A glimpse of
all
it.
right,
A
no, that's
glimpse.
great. That's great. I'm not a Christian anymore. I'm gonna fucking, denounce Christianity because y'all you fucking retards say that I'm just fucking hallucinating.
That sounds very female. That
Oh, I'm
sounds very
Wait, wait,
female.
wait.
You're
and-
fucking
like-
retards.
Calm
like,
down.
You guys know what the fuck you're talking
Hey,
about.
Hey, Voltaire.
Mushrooms are poisonous.
Listen,
and toxic.
have your period. You can have your period.
Calm
Fucking
down,
go ahead.
everyone.
Go ahead.
Calm
Have
down.
your period.
Calm down.
Sounds a
Okay.
bit gay. Calm down, madam.
It's funny because I wouldn't ask you. You can have your period. I wasn't ask you.
Okay, it's
When
fine.
you're taking
Calm
mushrooms,
down.
Hey,
Calm down,
hey,
madam.
That's
calm
that's
down.
fucking funny.
with
Hey,
Was your name
Voltaire.
Calm
Emmett?
down, madam.
Was your name
Calm down,
Emmett?
madam.
I didn't.
Calm
I
down,
didn't think
madam.
so.
You're
I have
having,
a doctorate,
you're having a
guy. I don't
menopause.
have
You're
to
having
have
a
fucking
menopause.
need.
What the hell's
I heard
going
he's-
on with my
He's
panel?
having the menopause. We're
Listen.
witnessing the menopause online. Check it out. Voltaire, carry on with your menopause,
I've
please.
never
We'll
It's
had
scroll
a
funny
down.
when you
panel
say
like this in
menopause
my
because
life.
I already started with fucking your menopause. Like your,
Voltaire, I'm gonna mute you.
you're already
Harry
copying me.
menopause.
You're copying me.
God, I
It's
need
funny
to-
when you
I
copy
need
me.
to- Well, okay. So
Perimenopause. Perimenopause.
when I
Sorry.
see when you say things like that, it's like that's not against me. Do you realize if you go to like I'm gonna go ahead and make my temper tantrum because you didn't say I'm a Christian? It's not against me. I don't care about your temper tantrum if you don't want to be a Christian anymore because that shows your faith. It has nothing to do with me.
I mean, I didn't see
In
that.
reality, what you're saying is like, oh, now because you're not being what I want you to be, I'm gonna do the opposite now. It's like I don't care. Go ahead, do whatever you fuck you want. In that
It's
case,
funny that you take it that way. No, I'm just actually explaining the opposite of that.
No, you are you. What did you say? I'm gonna stop being a Christian because you said that you guys are mean. It's like yeah, whatever. I don't give
Yeah,
a shit.
he did. He said
So
that.
I don't care.
If you,
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
well, it's like,
like
a girlfriend.
one
It's
of the
like a
saints.
girlfriend saying, "It's like a girlfriend saying, if you leave me, I'll self-delete. Get the fuck
When-
out of here." Bro.
When I think about Christians, I think about one of the early saints. One of the early saints was a Roman citizen, and what he did is they gave him money to for some reason, or like the community gave him money to pay the taxes, and instead of paying the taxes, he bought food and gave it to the poor. And then the Roman soldiers went off and took him, and they said, where's the money for the taxes?" And he said. I bought food with it, and they give him like 24 hours to bring him the money, and he brought all of the poor people. He brought it up the ones that he had fed, and what they did is they took him and they pretty much roast him alive. And when
Sure.
and when he was
What's that have
burning,
to do with what I'm saying?
I'm telling you what is the difference between what you're saying and what I consider to be Christian, right? When he was burning, what he said is, "I'm done on this side. Please turn me around so I'd be done on the other side." Okay, so that is
some boss mode shit, man.
so
That's faith.
when people are telling me like what is the proof of I don't need actual proof, right? I don't need people to prove to me if they're Christian or not because it's not my business. But if people are gonna tell me like I'm not, you have to do this or else I'm not a Christian anymore, it's like
Doesn't
there's
that's not
people,
even you
there's
didn't even
people, there is people in the world who were martyrdom, the actual martyrs because of their faith, and you're gonna pretend that I'm gonna care if you make a temper tantrum about it. I
you
don't.
didn't even attack my position as a Christian.
Hang on.
Can you all shut the
Isaiah-
fuck up, you stupid
No,
fucks?
okay.
I'm just saying
No,
you
fuck
did,
you, man.
you didn't even attack my position as a Christian. I put a hypothetical, not even a
attacking your position as a
hypothetical.
Christian.
I know you're not Emmett, but
Yeah,
these
I'm
stupid
not a-
doofuses.
I'm not going to attack
Yeah,
your
yeah. We're
position
already
as
stupid.
I'm not gonna
We
attack.
can't deal with
Isaiah
women
was a
like
list,
Emmett
he's
can.
harder.
I'm not gonna attack your position as a Christian
I've been
because
fucking-
it's none of my business. what
Emmett
it
is the
comes-
thought slayer. He is the thought slayer, and we are just mere mortals. We can't deal with your
We'll turn this
perimenstrual
stream off and turn
stresses.
You
around.
came in.
We can't do
You
that.
came in later, so I don't give a fuck about your fucking anything.
Yeah, and I don't give a
Hey.
fuck about what you're saying because I came in late and you don't matter anymore. Just be
That's
quiet. Be
great.
silent, wench. Be silent, wench.
My God,
You be
ladies.
silent. You be silent. You want to fight? You want to
No,
fight? I'll
no.
fucking punch you in the face visual
I can't hit a man
virtually.
with
You want? I'll
man's
punch
arm.
you in
I
the face
cannot-
virtually. Look at. Let's
I
fight.
can't-
Let's fight
I
virtually.
cannot hit a
You
man
dingus!
with
Okay.
Come on.
arms.
I have an idea.
Let's fight in the. Let's fight virtually. You fucking dingus!
I have
Come
a
on
proof
now.
of- Wait.
This
I
is
have
what
a-
you guys are trying to say. You guys are trying to say, "Oh, I can fight virtually. Oh, I can fight virtually. Oh, I'm gonna fucking fight you." Like,
Okay.
But
cry
I
me a
have a-
fucking
I
river, you
Dave-
stupid fucking retard.
My
Dave,
dad
have
told
you
me
ever-
don't mock the afflicted. So
Cry
I'm
me a
gonna-
river. Cry me a river.
Calm
Cry
down,
me a
okay?
river.
Let me
Emmett,
speak for a
Emmett.
second.
Emmett,
I have
Emmett,
a
don't
proof
mean
of
to interrupt.
concept. Uh-huh.
I've got to say goodbye.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
taking
You
it
want to
easy,
stay?
Kieran.
You want to stay for these, Kieran? Just a second. So, I have a proof
Oh,
of
really?
concept. Yeah, you want to stay
Damn,
for
bro,
this?
like-
It's gonna be cool.
Fuck.
I
Then
have
I'm
a-
going.
I have an actual proof of concept that I think it's perfect for this time. Have you guys ever seen the roast battles in Wild and Out ever?
No.
So this is the idea. Since you wanna just attack each other, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Voltaire versus Dave, and what you gonna be like in the middle, and it's gonna be
Sure.
one on one. You say one insult. You say
Give
one
me a
insult.
subject because
3
these fucking
seconds. No,
retards.
it's just an insult battle. You're gonna do an
I
insult
use
battle.
gravity
Yeah,
to
You
power
have-
the earth.
You
man.
have
I don't- I-
you
Then we
gotta
have
be
to be
quick with it.
succinct.
You have 3 seconds to reply if you spend more than 3 seconds, or if the roast is too good, at that point I decide if it's done or not done. Okay, you want to do this? It's a proof of concept.
How is this gonna work? I was arguing with you, Emmett, and these fucking retards came in second, and
You don't
they
wanna
don't
do it?
understand
You
the
don't wanna
point
do a
I'm
roast
trying to
battle?
fucking make.
What, the
pick up
mushroom
your
told you
handbag.
that Jesus wasn't right? No, I don't buy that.
Okay,
I'm not trying to make a fucking confluence thing or a steelman thing. We're saying mushrooms are everything, Emmett, and you know that. I'm just trying to say that, hey, if I took mushrooms and I seen God's grace and I seen His works, it's not like, hey, you know, I ought. It's an ought for everybody. I'm just saying.
All 3 of those categories of mushrooms are toxic, man. It's
All
the
right.
over
Okay.
influx of serotonin in the body
Sure.
that is making you feel like that.
Sure.
Kieran, I'm gonna let you go because they didn't accept the insult
I know.
battle.
Thank you.
Go
brother.
ahead.
But thank
Go
you,
ahead,
Hang
Emmett.
around.
thank you
Good
very
man.
much for jumping on panel. I hope you have a great one. Say hi to Caddy for me. For me.
I will do. Thank you,
Emmett,
brother.
Emmett, you're not leaving. Don't leave.
I'm
Don't
not
like
leaving.
the poisonous
Cheers,
toast.
man. Have a good one, brother.
Thanks,
Have a
Dave.
great one.
Emmett, don't leave me. Emmett, don't leave me.
Until next time.
Guy's a cunt.
That was really
No,
He's
rage
a bloody
quit.
cunt. He really
Bloody
can be a
cunt.
bloody cunt
Rage
absolute
sometimes.
quit.
ball bag. Rage quit, big ball bag.
It's actually a British thing, but
Oh,
it works
man.
over there too.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
ball bag. And in Scotland, it's the ball bag. You don't even put the L's on. You just do BAW bag, and that's
Are
the
you
ball
from-
bag. Yeah.
Are you in southern or northern? Well, no, you're not in Ireland. You're not in Scotland either,
I'm-
right? You're in actual.
I'm from
Freedom.
I'm from London, but I live in the Highlands of Scotland. So I'm like from the south, but I live right in the very north.
Okay.
Sounds cozy.
How is the
It
Scotland
seems we
faring with the
always have a
whole-
disagreement. So, what's your disagreement with me in this
Hey,
position?
Yeah, what? Thoth, tell him what your disagreement is with him.
No,
You've been
you,
poisoning your
Tell me
mind.
what your
Oh,
disagreement is.
God.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
it's-
ahead.
It's
What's
not
your
talking
disagreement?
about
What's your
back here,
disagreement
man.
with me? Go ahead. Go
Okay.
Your
ahead.
subconscious.
Okay.
Why are you doing this to me? That's your subconscious talking to you.
I don't have a disagreement. I think your language is isn't succinct and it isn't focused. It tends to sway from one thing to another, because at one moment you said you encountered God or you saw God, and then just now you said you encountered God's grace, and those two things are very different in my opinion. So I
Mother
just
of
think
Lord, you did the same thing last time.
Sorry.
You're like, oh, you can't see God. You can't see
Listen to-
God. It's like, no, I
No,
can
so
see.
sorry, I won't interrupt you while you're interrupting me. Carry on.
I can. You're like, oh, you can't see God. People can see God. You can see the beauty of God.
The
What
beauty
he's-
of God is not God.
What does it
Oh
look
my
like? Does it look
gosh.
like a DMD?
I teach English, dude. If your
You know what?
English language,
If we're gonna do this, the
isn't
beauty of
logical.
God is boobs, and we're just gonna fuck until we fucking die because that's the only way to go.
What
And we're
the
just gonna
fuck
have
is
a bunch of
going on?
we're just gonna
dude,
have a bunch of
no.
children. We're just gonna have a bunch of children, and that's the only way to go. So let's
So you,
like what?
I will
Suck
give
on
you,
the
I will
child's
give you what
dick,
issue
man, knock
is,
it
okay?
off.
I can tell you in
Mamma
language
mia.
terms what your issue is. Your issue is that you use a genitive, okay? In terms of your casing of how you use your language, you use a genitive to define something that is nominative.
How would you explain my
Hats off to
vision
Dave.
through mushrooms then?
Well, no, I can't describe your experience, but I can define
But
how
you
you're
can
describing.
critique it.
Sorry,
You can
sorry,
critique
I
it though.
won't
You
interrupt
fucking
you.
retard.
I won't
You fucking
interrupt you.
retard. You can
You see,
critique
you
it though,
keep-
right?
You just keep talking, but you don't listen.
I
giving you
keep
a very
talking.
succinct.
Oh, I see.
I'm giving you a very succinct critique of what you've said. But what you
No.
do is you have to keep yapping like a little girl. But you can carry on. I won't interrupt you while you're interrupting me. Carry on.
You can critique everything I say, but you have no fucking anything to actually
what is a
point out to
genitive?
where I came
What is
from.
what is a
Are you
genitive?
are blah 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 blah. Here you go.
What is-
Blah blah blah
what
blah
is
blah blah
little
blah blah
girls
blah.
again?
Oh, here
Is
you are. Blah blah
a
blah blah
genitive.
blah 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 blah.
Man,
Oh,
you
you
spurg a
just
lot, you
critique.
spurg.
You just critiqued. You just critiqued me for the same thing. You stupid fuck.
You're so scared you can't shut up.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he
see.
punches
Oh, I
and
see.
steel pearls, yo.
Yeah, you're so scared you can't shut up. If you close your mouth, you'd have to listen. You'd have
You're
to
such
listen.
a hypocrite. Oh my god.
How am I a hypocrite?
Voltaire.
You did the same thing. I
What
tried to
those
explain
fucking
myself, and you
around,
just
I'm
blabbed
sorry,
right
man.
in the middle of it. You
Oh,
You don't
fucking
answer
retard.
questions. You don't. What is a
You
genitive?
fucking
Case?
retard. Oh
What is
my
it?
god.
What is a genitive? Describe to me what a genitive is in language.
Describe what?
A genitive case.
I was talking about my specific case,
Yeah.
and you.
No.
Yeah.
I think you misunderstand what I'm saying. This is where you're showing yourself up to be a bit simple because
No,
you don't know.
this is the part where I
I will
was
explain to you.
explaining
I will
myself, and you're fucking spurring
Yeah.
about something that I never even
No,
said.
no.
I was trying to
Voltaire,
explain myself, and you're
you-
like, oh, you
you
said
don't know what I'm
something
saying,
that's
dude.
not
Oh my God,
that's
I
not
don't even
explaining
know what
yourself,
you're
which is
saying.
not what I'm trying to explain. You
I will
fucking
give
retard.
you. I will give you an example of what a genitive case is. For example, you have the word God. Okay, God. In Greek, in
Good
New
for you.
Testament Greek, well, you see, you're still not listening, and it's a very simple explanation. A nominative case is where you have the subject of a sentence. So you would have God. The word God is theos in Greek. Okay, a
Great.
genitive case is of God. For example, the glory of God, doxa tu theo. Yeah, the glory of God or the grace of God. And my point is, you're not describing. You described initially, rather, that you saw God, which would be the nominative.
That's
which would be
fine.
the
Do I
noun
need to
thing.
explain
Sorry,
to
I
you
won't-
what I see in God?
Yeah,
Do I need to
like what
explain
I'm
to you
saying is
how I saw
describe
God?
You describe the of God, and you don't describe God himself. Or
Hey,
so
Dave.
that's
I'm
my
sorry.
point.
Do I need to explain to you what I see in God? How I see God?
Hey, Dave, I have a
Yeah.
certain je ne sais quoi.
Oh, I do. I do. Oh, really?
Sorry, dude.
You
I-
fucking
I wanna
retard.
learn
You
3 or
fucking
4 more
retard.
languages.
You're so fucking
I'm s-
stupid.
I'm so stupid. I didn't know what a genitive case was in language. I'm so stupid.
Do I need to have a conversation with some other stupid shit that you're talking about? No.
What-
I'm talking
what
what I'm
do
talking about, you
why
fucking
do we have-
retard.
Why do you have to be so offensive, dude?
He's got like a 70
Oh my
IQ.
god.
I love that you laugh at your own jokes.
Wait.
Holy
Okay.
shit. That's
I love
fucking
the fact
hilarious.
you laugh at your own jokes, dude. You must be a real comedian.
Hey, Volta, you clocking at 70 IQ?
That's a nervous laugh, dude.
Calm
You're
down,
nerds.
everybody.
Do you have a
okay?
girlfriend or something? And does she appreciate
We can
your
talk about
masculinity?
IQ if you fucking retards want to talk about it, but I'm above 170, so it doesn't fucking
Really?
matter.
I highly doubt that shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna say
You're-
this.
Yeah. Where'd you get
See,
that
you're-
texted? Facebook.
See, who's the one that wanted to bring it up? Not me, you fucking
Where'd you get that?
retards.
Did you get that
know what it
IQ?
means?
Did you get
I
that
even know
Did you
what
get that
Oh,
IQ test
oh.
on Facebook, dude?
Oh,
Did you get
that
the
sounds
IQ
like
test on
cope,
Facebook?
cope.
Yeah. Coping, big- Where did you get your
Oh
IQ
my,
test, dude?
oh boy.
He
Where
got it
did
off
you get
Twitter.
your IQ test, dude? Where did you get it done? Did you get
He
it
got
done
it
by
off
Mensa
Twitter.
or where did you get
You
your
guys
IQ
done yet?
test done? I'm just
Or can me
asking
and
you where
Emmett
you.
have a conversation?
I'm just
Are
asking
you
you where you
trying
got your
to
IQ test
butt
done,
head
dude.
Emmett, or are
Well,
we gonna
we were
actually have a
trying to have a
conversation?
conversation. To be fair, okay, I said that.
Exactly.
Like this is the thing. Like I agree with you, Dave, and I think like the whole idea, especially, I think he's making he's confusing the idea of things, right? Because
Yeah.
the whole point.
Emmett, can I not say that I can, if you cannot see God's grace, if you're oblivious to it, and say you take some mushrooms or something like that, you can actually appreciate through seeing God's
What?
grace.
You didn't say you saw God's grace in your initial speech. You didn't say
Yes,
you
I
saw
did.
God's
You
grace.
fucking
No, you didn't.
yes, I
Okay,
did.
I was
calm
listening.
You
down.
tried.
Okay.
Oh my
Emmett
gosh!
told you.
You tried to
Emmett told
argue
you.
between the difference between one or two of things I said. You fucking retard! You
What?
literally
I know,
said.
I know, I'm
But
really
the
stupid. I'm
science
sorry.
behind
I'm
it
hard
is
at thinking. I'm hard at
Sorry.
thinking. I'm sorry. No, sorry. Go for it.
the
Dude.
science behind it is all three of those categories of
science.
mushroom are toxic. Period. Look it up.
Oh my gosh!
But dude, don't look. You shouldn't be espousing that sort of retardation like I am. You know, we're hard of thinking. This man is just a great human being, and despite the fact that he said he saw
And you know
God,
what?
and
That's
Emmett-
exactly what I said. You know,
I'm still
that's
talking.
exactly
Why
what I
don't you-
said.
why don't you-
I'm the greatest thing on the planet, right? I'm the greatest thing on the planet.
Well,
Why don't you put a little bit more alpha in your beta, dude, and just close your little trap, your cake hole for one moment?
Yeah,
Emmett was
that's
supposed to
exactly what I said.
correct
You know what I
yeah?
said exactly to Emmett? I said my T count is higher than everybody on the
Be
planet.
right back. Popping smoke.
What? Your
Fucking
T
retards!
count-
You
your
stupid fucking retards!
You're
You
so
guys are all
clever, you
fucking
resort- you
retarded. You
resort
came
to
in here for
insult.
clout.
Yeah.
You came in here for
I
clout,
came
and
for
nobody gives a
clout.
flying fuck what you say.
I came in here for clout.
Okay,
Is that your
okay.
position? You think that? I just came
Okay,
in. It's an
Voltaire.
interesting conversation.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna calm down. for
Sounding a little
moment.
emotional, dude. Do calm down a little bit there.
We're gonna calm down a little bit.
I don't need to calm down. I don't
Calm
need to
down,
calm
madam.
down. I'm laughing at your stupidity, and it's
You're
fucking hilarious.
You're laughing at yourself, dude. You're laughing at your own jokes. Well done.
No, I'm not actually. I'm talking to Emmett, and I'm laughing at the stupidity of these fucking goons.
You're
And I
laughing at
know
your
it-
own jokes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
am I? Am I?
Yeah. You're laughing at your
Am
own
I?
jokes, dude.
Am I?
Yeah,
Well,
man.
thank you for telling me. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
telling me. I didn't know.
God bless you. You're welcome.
You're fucking retarded.
Thank you. I certainly am. You're 100% right, and you didn't get your IQ from Facebook. I love you, man.
No, sounds good.
Where did you get your IQ test? Just out of interest.
The-
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask a
I
couple.
haven't answered that. Interesting. Sorry, Emmett, carry on.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, but let's go to the actual topic, right? You're saying about what happens if I was able to experience the thing that would bring me closer to God through it. I already answered this. Like whenever I see these kind of claims, the answer I have is like I would give thanks to the grace of God that He brought you closer and not further away, right? It's like-
exactly.
it's
That's where I
true-
was.
it's true
That's
that
where I was trying to
it's
get
like
at.
it's like through the grace of God that you were able, hopefully.
Yes, I'm not
able
saying
to
mushrooms are the
get there.
greatest thing in the world. I'm saying through the grace of God that the circumstances that I was in happened to get me closer to God. I'm not saying mushrooms
Now,
is the thing
That's-
that got me
That's
there.
not what you said. That's not what you
Wait.
said the last time, because Emmett actually said it was via the grace of God, and now you sidestepped into this grace of God argument. So you're disingenuous, and you're basically not telling the truth as
Am
you
I?
saw it
Am
the
I?
first time.
Am I?
Absolutely. I
Am
remember
I?
what you said
Am
last
I?
time, dude.
Am I? Am I?
No.
You
Absolutely.
fucking
Yep.
retard! You
I know.
fucking
Calm
retard!
down.
I know.
Okay.
I am. I'm really retarded, dude. Everybody knows.
Now,
Did
when it
I? Was
comes
I
to the
talking to
idea
you, you
of-
stupid fucking?
Wait, to the idea of looking at God, like that's the claim. There's the problem with that is that it's actually stated, and there are reasons why it's stated that you cannot do it, and there's no way you can ever even imagine it or be in the presence of, per se. So it's like an impossibility. You can be in the presence of the second person, which would be you could be like be in the presence of Jesus Christ or the angel or another of the representations of God on earth. But you cannot actually see like God the Father. There's no possibility of it because of the way that the ontology of God is formed. So when you make a claim that I've seen God, it's a very
I'm not. I never made
I'm-
that claim, Emmett.
I'm letting you know that you did, but calm down, okay?
You actually did
Sure.
say that.
Hold on.
We
Hold on.
both
Shut the
witnessed
fuck
it.
up.
We
I'm
both
talking to
wit-
Emmett. I'm talking to Emmett.
Calm down, madam. Calm down, Facebook IQ test.
Can you go jerk off somewhere else, you stupid fuck?
Doing it on your face at the moment, friend.
It's
so when you make those kind of claims, it's a very contentious claim and a very easy way of like, for example, it's a very easy path from that to go into a Gnostic claim and to
yes,
be
I
lost.
understand that.
So the problem that I have, and I told you this before, the problem that I have
Yeah, I know.
specifically with psychedelics is that I don't see them as a way to open it. It's a way to close yourself in. And so instead of actually
Yeah.
experiencing the external world, you're actually experiencing yourself. And I see that as a problem towards the actual knowledge of things, because you're basing the whole premise of who you are, where you're getting this idea of God is actually coming directly from you. So the basis of your claim is not through faith or through community
Well,
or through
that's why I
anything
never
else.
that's
Just
why I never
through
said it was a knot, right? That's why I never said it was a knot. Like it's my own personal experience.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, for someone who had probably zero sense of humor in the first place, it seems like it's opened the doors of perception to allow you to laugh. And you laugh a lot now, so I'm grateful for that personally. You probably never had that much serotonin in your brain before. You've probably never seen that much happiness. So I mean, I can understand how you might mistake that for something sort of divine.
And the fucked up part of it is the more you do it, the less you'll feel that serotonin of feeling normal.
Well, the other problem with it is, and I think even Stillman said it right. Like, you will be looking for more of the thrill because that's the thing that you're looking for. So for me, the highest way that you can experience the God would be through the church, because that's what Jesus Christ left us. So if you actually
Yes,
wanna
some
go
sort
ahead
of
and
divine liturgy.
experience the divine nature, it would be through through um through the Eucharist. That would be like the highest form of partaking in the divinity, in a sense.
The joy of sacrifice.
And in a lot of ways that, especially Gnostics, but even like occultists and another sects will go ahead and do it, is through your own personal experience. I would
Hey,
even say
Emmett,
that certain aspects of certain new waves of Christianity are very based on it. Yeah,
Emmett, if you don't mind my asking, what's your denomination?
I believe. Well, I am Orthodox Christian.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
make
thing
any.
the thing about Orthodox is you don't have to be part of just one of them. You can be a part of all of them as long as it makes sense.
What do you mean? Do you mean the
The
churches? Like, if you can go
Yeah,
to a Greek Orthodox or a Russian Orthodox? That's what you mean?
right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
as long
patristic faith, obviously.
as long as they're part of the yeah, as long as they're part of the faith, you can.
Yeah.
Just the Romanian liturgies are longer because they include all
It's not
the
sorry,
bishop stuff.
it's not like the Protestants where you have to go in here and you have to pray to this idol and in Jesus's name and this and that. And it's perverse what, type of Protestant outlook, I would have to say. It's not like that.
Um yeah, yeah.
And we don't push our word on others. We just allow them to, understand sometimes.
Well, the whole point is we try to get you, like, we do want you to go to church and to be part of the church, right? We do want that, but
Lead by example.
but we're not,
Yeah.
like, we're not actually enforcing. The whole point of my argumentation, for example, in the idea of enforcement of church.
Now, sorry that I gave you that 3 wives joke. You know what I mean?
Oh, me? That.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was a while
I've been
back.
called so much. I've been called so much fucking
a fucking insult
No,
on
it was
the
a while
internet
back, man.
anyway.
I was just joking.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. I don't mind. Like I literally joke about being the Crucible lately because people keep calling me keep calling me the Crucible. Like, even though I'm not Andrew Wilson, imagine that.
Listen,
You're like
Emmett,
you're the
Emmett,
Timu Crucible.
The team.
Emmett, everybody says you're the Crucible, so therefore you're the Crucible.
Hey Voltaire, I gotta go, but listen,
You're
I
fucking
might be
idiots.
retarded. Yeah, I might be retarded, and like I might be hard of thinking. But one thing that I actually do as a profession is work with language, and I might not have any sort of philosophical or debating prowess, but one thing that I can see is when someone uses language in one way, and then tries to be disingenuous within the way they use it and when they sidestep, which is why I talk about genitive cases. And the fact is, all I
Listen,
would
go back
say,
to school. Go back to school, you fucking retard.
how
Oh
old
my
you didn't know what a nominative or a genitive was, dude, and you telling me to go back to school.
Just go back to school.
Can
Nobody
I-
was
can I
talking
get
to you at this point. Was I talking to you? No,
Still
I
out
wasn't.
you as
Just go
being,
back to school.
Disingenuous. You were still disingenuous, dude, in what you said.
Can I get a voice print here? So
Was I talking to you at all? No, I wasn't.
It doesn't matter who you're talking to if you're disingenuous.
So
Does it? Was Emmett saying I'm disingenuous, or was Emmett trying to fucking
I'm
talk
telling you
about
you're
his?
disingenuous.
Was Emmett trying to argue his own point to try to convince me otherwise? Oh, I see. It wasn't you. It had nothing to do with it. It had nothing. You were too busy sucking dick the whole time. You know what? Just shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck.
I'll let you go put a tamp- I'll let you go
Just
put a
continue to
tampon in.
suck the dick you were dicking. You just continue to suck it. Just
Dude, I creamed all over your face. Go put a tampon in and
you're
grow
still
up,
sucking the dick. You're still sucking the dick.
Yeah, I am. You're right. You're 100% right. Your Facebook.
You're still
IQ,
sucking
man.
the dick. You're still sucking the dick. So
Facebook.
just shut the
Okay,
fuck up.
Facebook.
Nobody
this is
fucking
the
asked you.
gayest thing I've
Nobody
ever heard in a
fucking
long
asked
time.
you. You stupid fuck.
Facebook
All right,
IQ. I love
so-
you, man.
check this out. One of my ancestors was Sigmund Freud, which was a linguist, and he was also a psychoanalyst. I applaud you, and I take my hats off to your flex on the English language, sir.
It's not really a flex. Just basic English. Is in something could be of
You're still
somebody, or
talking.
it is.
Mamma
Yeah,
mia.
he
Wow.
was talking to me, dude. He was talking to me, dude. I'm sorry.
You're still
I'm sorry.
talking.
I'm sorry. Your
Okay.
Blah,
tampon
blah,
was
blah,
out.
blah, blah. That's all we can fucking hear, you dumb ass.
I know.
There's
know,
other
man.
Okay.
languages he can dive into.
To
Anyway,
be
I gotta
fair,
go teach a class. You boys have a good day, and you have good luck with your tampon.
You're
Voltaire, and your
diving
Facebook.
headfirst into fucking concrete, you stupid fuck.
God bless you,
calm
dude. I love you,
down.
man. I'm sorry you have a tampon in your nose and in your mouth. Take it easy.
Rage quit. Rage quit. Just fuck off.
Okay. Thank you so much for being on panel, Dave. And
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
good
have to
people.
listen again to this glimpse because I to be fair, I didn't know that, and it's probably because English is not my first language, but I didn't know that. And now we're gonna say
Emmett, I came
Voltaire-
up here to have a fucking. I came up here to have a good faith conversation, just with you, and I can understand people coming into the panel, but that fucking goofus just
Well,
wants to start it. He just wants to start shit, right?
You claimed you had a 170 IQ, and he just totally.
That is true.
He threw that in the dumpster.
Really? Do I need? Oh my gosh!
well,
You're gonna pinpoint that?
okay. That's 170 IQ is it's a lot of IQ. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's above Einstein and shit. Like you can't.
Is it really?
Yeah. Einstein had like a 145, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's 160-ish, but yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Last time I scored in was 140 something, but I'm pretty sure I could do a little bit higher now.
I don't know. I think
160
I have 110.
is gifted. 160 is gifted.
I have 110, more than likely.
I think it's a little bit higher than that, honestly.
All right.
No.
All right, mine's 165. But
On the-
that
on the
doofus was
culture-
fucking pissing me off.
On the culture fair stuff, it doesn't have to do with the academics. It has to do with your pattern recognition, your deductive reasoning, and your
Well,
ability
it has
to
nothing to do with IQ, right? Exactly.
Sorry.
what?
Marcus
Do you even know what
Antonio in
an
chat
IQ
says
is?
mine's like
Yes.
385.
Can you tell me the definition of IQ?
And IQ is your ability to reason
No,
through
no.
fucking.
The acronym of IQ. Can you tell me that?
An intelligence yeah.
No, it's an intelligence quotient. It's the expectant of, not the arriving of the matter. It's not a quotient. It's a quotient.
Great.
It's the expectant of an IQ, which is their intelligence level.
Is that
It's a
great?
ratio. It's a ratio. It can go
That's
up and
fucking
down.
great. That's fucking great. Well, when I had this IQ, I was not sober. I was sober, and I didn't give a fuck about things. And now I'm fucking not sober, and I don't give a fuck about people who have anything to say about anything else. So maybe my IQ is a
I'm
lot
not
less.
sober. I'm buzzed.
Great. So what does the IQ have to do with anything?
I don't know. I made gravity into a battery.
Great. I'm gonna fucking fall on the ground, and that's gravity.
Maybe someday.
Sure.
What is going on tonight? This is the weirdest shit ever.
No shit.
Anyway,
You ever want to look up one of my weirdest songs? It's Hank Hill, Trapped in Hell.
I can have a higher IQ than Emmett and Abe, but doesn't mean that I can't learn from these fucking people because IQ means nothing in my fucking
It's a
opinion.
quotient. It's not an expectant of. It's the general feeling of, yes, maybe you might not know as much as you do.
Great, but I have more respect for Emmett and Abe because they are actually smarter than I am, even though I have a high IQ. It doesn't matter what my IQ is. I was only using that to fucking silence that stupid fuck. And Emmett has a lot more understanding of things than I do, and so does Abe.
Emmett is
And
a.
so I
is-
fucking
or,
I use that as I use that as learning from
Abe,
them.
Abe is so logical. He's like one of my best friends, honestly.
All I'm saying is that it doesn't matter what your IQ is. That fucking retard wanted to know IQ, but it doesn't it doesn't negate the fact that you can
Are you
learn
pointing
things
at
from
me?
people who are on what? No,
Are you
I'm not
pointing at me,
pointing at you.
Dave?
I'm not pointing at you. I'm saying that that people that I know and people that I fucking hang out with in these spaces are not smarter than me when they are. It's
Sometimes, maybe. Sometimes, not so much.
what do you mean? I'm saying Emmett
It
is
depends
smarter than
on the
me in
light.
certain many. I'm saying Emmett is smarter than me in many aspects, and so is Abe. And that's why I like these two fucking motherfuckers because they teach me a lot of things. Even
What
though I
I'm
might be smart, they have many things to teach me, and I'm
what I'm
fucking
trying to
humble to
say.
their own. I'm humble to their fucking understanding and their teachings of things.
What I'm trying to say is everybody has their own walks of life, right? Not everybody has the same 2 feet in front of them.
Well, everybody has the same 2 feet in front of them.
No. Never would you expect to walk in my shoes.
But that's a totally different thing.
Hang on. I've died and came back for this country. I've done it.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to teach. That's one of my hobbies.
And that's what I'm trying to say is that people like you have more understanding of things. It doesn't matter what your IQ is where I was going at. It doesn't matter what your IQ is because
I'm
go ahead.
botanist. I'm a botanist that is a applied physics major and a harmonics major.
Yeah.
And I helped make some excuse me, UAVs that are electric, and they go up in the atmosphere, powered on gravity. When they go back down, they clear out the filters and make the air cleaner over and over and over again. They also have some oceans, waves, and tides on the same gravity thing that cleans out the oceans.
Yep.
Thanks to me over 7 years ago. I made that shit public because I can do it better.
And I love that.
Thank you.
To me, like the IQ is basically just your ability to problem solve in a certain amount of
Yes, that's the quotient factor.
quantitative. Yes,
No, that's
and
the
like so to
quotient
me,
factor.
IQ means actually absolutely nothing because
No.
yeah, I can have a high IQ, but people that
It
can do
depends on
better
the
things
ego,
and more
yes.
things than me. Yes, yes.
It depends on the person's ego if they're going to keep it to themselves or not.
But I don't need to. If somebody's gonna ask, say that my IQ is under fucking 100 or some stupid
hang
shit.
on. Let's go on to something that's more palatable. What's your favorite game?
No, Risk.
Risk? That is a fun game. How about a reflex-based game?
A reflex-based game would be more like racquetball, and I enjoy that too. Like,
Do you ever play table tennis with the other side up?
oh yeah, for sure, because
Yeah.
it's an
Instant
understanding of
re-
your own
No.
what's
No,
go
it's
ahead.
an instantaneous reflex on what's about to happen on the other side of that ball. So
I
like
agree, but it's also
over time, you're just playing against yourself and your own reflexes.
yes, which is what I'm saying. It's learning your own reflexes, and it's a basically a game against yourself, which is probably one of the better games to play.
Yeah, it is like hand-eye coordination and all that, but there are some better ones that I can think of that are digital.
Against yourself?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back into some gaming lore. Back in the day, you ever play Guild Wars 1?
No.
All right, so they used to have this 8 versus 8 thing. It's called Guild versus Guild, right?
Yeah.
My entire team died, and I was on this water tank. It was a Warrior Elemental before they implemented PvP only stats. My entire team died. They had a healer that was fed up and he quit. I killed the rest of the 7 team, and I won.
Yeah.
Shortly after they had PvP only stats. I've been doing that for a while now because I grew up in strategic games.
Right on.
Thanks.
No, I totally understand that.
I want to make a new version. You can look it up. Actually, is Battlezone 2. I want to make a new version of that. It's Battlezone 3 with 5 different alien races with a mother and daughter, or mother. Sorry, a father and mother situation where it has a passive and other technology built in. 5 races to begin with, so you pick 2 of them, and you have this like conglomerated different whatever type of piloting system, and you have this you're piloting this thing, and it's a first person shooter, but it's strategic, and your commander is holding down the base, and you have your thugs and you have your commanders, and then there's the general that is behind the
Yep.
scenes that can jump into a mech if he needs to. Yeah, Battlezone 2 was way ahead of its time at the time. But Battlezone 3 is going to blow people away once I make that shit.
Emmett, can you at least see where I was trying to come from the whole situation, and that other fucking retard was trying to argue against what I was saying without me trying to without me in the ability to explain what I was saying.
Honestly, I wouldn't call him a retard.
Sorry, not retard. Yeah, but well,
Okay,
I don't know.
so
He was a fucking retard. He was coming at me with fucking anger in his.
no,
He didn't want to. He didn't want to converse in it at all.
He was using jest. There's a difference.
Was it
between-
jest?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing. Dave is first off, Dave is a very smart person, right? And second off,
Sure.
he was trying to give you an explanation of the difference in the language you were using and what the entailment of the language is and what it means.
Was he doing it in good faith to try to explain
Yes.
it to me
Um,
normally?
And you're brickwalling him, honestly.
Yeah, you were pretty well.
No, he was attacking me. He was attacking me.
No, we're trying to help you, honestly.
No, that was an attack.
No. All right. I'll step down. Go ahead, Emmett.
Okay, I'll thank you for coming on stage. I'll share your song later on.
Thank you. I'll look up a better one. That other one's a little bit harsh.
It's cool. I like it. I
Thank
do
you.
like it. It's just too loud, and I don't know how to turn it down.
Yeah. No, I have like I said, 23 other songs. So that was after I was a DJ or whatever, and I made some beatboxes and shit over in Seattle for a while.
Okay.
Dream World. That sounds good.
Don't leave.
So
we can continue talking about things.
No, yeah, I'm here until I have to get forced out of where I'm at. Like that's happened so many times. I went and I went over to Auburn in my area and shut down a child trafficking ring just knowing I had to be there. I drawn there, and I had this fucking weird shit where I uncovered a buried doorknob that fits into this other piece that was over in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's odd.
Okay.
It's fucking odd for sure.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Same metal. And I have this weird magnetic thing that doesn't require electricity to demagnetize it. I put it on the thing that would normally magnetize it. I rip it off of there. It's not magnetized because of bismuth.
Hmm.
Yeah, and a piece of copper. I know harmonics.
Who's drawing a kiddie pool of water, Mister?
Oh no! All right, check this out. So baptisms. So I came across this thing that a priest
Mhm.
and the nun of the priest should side and side different water on the baptism. She's not going to preach to them, but it should be a different water, right?
Okay.
And they should be in the same area.
Why?
Okay, so this is weird, but if like a priest was baptizing 5 different females and he goes to the nun that is his wife, why do you smell like that? Makes sense.
I'm confused. Like,
No,
Can-
it
so
makes
am I,
sense.
like, can you
It
take a
makes
bath?
sense. Come on. Yeah.
can you take a bath? Like, I don't. It's kind of I'm confused. I don't know.
I just wanted you to continue. I wanted more
she's
to the
not
story.
she's not preaching, but it's 2 different separate baptisms in the same breath with the preachers.
I mean, baptism is not about. But it's not.
Yeah, but
It's
if
not.
it's-
It's not a sexual action, right? It's
no, No, but the waters that I'm talking about.
W-
Okay, I'll give you a scenario. Preacher comes home. Why do you
Mhm.
smell like that? I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to take a shower. We can relax. I'll speak about it a little bit. Why do you smell like that? No, I really don't
Wou-
want to talk about
Wouldn't
it.
the
There are some
wouldn't the wife, especially of a priest, know that he does baptisms?
yeah, but why not the nun help out with that?
Because what they did in the past, especially when they was done in the nude, but they realized that they
And
didn't have to do it
especially
in the
if
nude.
there's things that they would have to talk about to the nun instead of the preacher.
Uh, yeah, but I mean they did it in the past, especially when it came
That's
to
the new baptism orthodoxy Christian that's gonna be popping up soon. And I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna one up it. You know what an APR is?
No.
no.
Annual percentage ratio.
Okay,
Every month you get paid back for your donations. We don't have a Lent, we don't have a Tide or any of that. You put your donations in. If you put those many donations in down the road, you get paid back.
uh,
Hmm.
I don't
I'm still
I don't
lost.
understand. Why would you get paid
Yeah.
back for
Why
donations?
would I do that? Do you know what a hedge fund is?
I know what a hedge fund is, but
Yeah.
you know
Okay,
why?
so
You know
it's
what donations are
resources.
for?
Yeah,
What are they for?
they're for people that are in Protestant lands. Donations, on the other hand, if they're going into a church that knows what an APR and a hedge fund is, they use the APR towards the hedge fund. If they can't cover the APR, they use the hedge fund towards the APR, and then anything left over goes into the APR. Sooner or later, they're a million, trillion, some odd $1 million later.
The what I'm saying is the
Hedge
way.
fund is resources. APR is money.
Okay, I I hope it works.
Eh,
That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
I'm
no,
still
I already
lost.
know it.
I'm
I
still
already
lost.
know it works. Right. I have a financial advisor that's my son. His name's Saul.
Okay.
He's a
What's the
pretty cool
best
guy.
city? Generous city. What's the best nation? Two nation.
I don't know. Right now I'm in a blue state. I really like to churn to red.
Yep. What are you gonna like? How does one change that reality?
Just make more sense than the other ones.
You 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 actually make changes in the culture so that they can be moving towards.
Yep.
And the best way to do it is by
Example.
no, it's like
N-
well, yeah,
not
obviously
just blah blah blah. It's example.
but you also use like the way that it's done in a lot of cases because people clamor for proper authority, using
All right.
proper
So
authority. Because
I already made this public. You guys want to know the gravity battery for flatlands or either or? If you're near an ocean, I can give you the other one.
What's a gravity battery?
I made it.
Oh, can you explain it to me?
Are you flatland or are you next to the water?
I'm Flatland.
All right, flatland. Take 1,000 kilograms, twin counterweights,
Yep.
gear it up with pulleys,
Yep.
and those pulleys are going to gear your generator, right?
Sure.
Okay, so those pulleys are going to work on a twin water tank on seesaws. While you're not looking, it's going to produce over a kilowatt per hour.
Through motor control?
No, through
You're saying
siphoning and gravity and water and all the
yeah,
other
but
things.
You're using
when the
you're
when
using a
those
kilogram weight, right? So how can you?
no 1,000 kilogram weight,
Good night, John.
1,000
Great. So how
double.
you're talking a rotation
No,
through
yes,
these?
no, and yes. They're both rotating at the same time. So the 1,000 kilogram weight that is the highest of the two is going to produce that weight that is producing the energy through the gearing system. That if you do it right, it's going to be over a kilowatt per hour, and it scales up. You have more than one of those going. That is the most simplistic way that I could put it without me
You're talking
disappearing.
perpetual motion. How is it powered?
Okay, so do you know what the actual draw of gravity is? I'm going to give it to you.
Does it matter?
No.
Then
I'm
tell me
gonna
how
give it.
gravity. Tell me how
Okay,
gravity.
hang on. I'm a physicist. So
No
you know,
worries.
you know 38 pounds per square inch per square inch. Do you know what that means?
Per square. Yes.
Okay, so 38 pounds per square inch per minute. It depends on the density of the matter. So if you're using
Yes.
water that is siphoning its own matter into the other side of the seesaw, while the other fucking 1,000 tons, or sorry, that's the grandfather clock. The other 1,000 kilograms is on the bottom and is pulling it back up to the top, with the other one's dropping and powering the generator. Sorry.
The water.
Yeah, water does that.
It pulls itself and it's creating the
Yeah, siphoning.
from the well or what?
No, you're totally off base, man.
No, I'm just not understanding your actual base, your
Yeah,
base
you're not 170
contraption.
IQ. You're
Your
not
your base contraption. We don't know what it even looks like. You're just what's your
no.
what
It is very visual.
explain your contraption. Like, well, how does this like we don't
I
even
could
know
draw
where
this. I could draw this shit out for you if you wanted to, because I am
I don't
very
need a
good at drawing.
draw.
Okay, so can you
I'm just
imagine?
saying, like, explain it to
Hang
me.
on.
Like, are
Excuse
these
me.
two weights that are
No,
pumping from
don't
the?
worry about the weights just yet. Don't worry about the weights. So the other side is the seesaws, right?
There's these,
The-
but how can I not? How can I not
hang
worry
on.
about these things
Don't
without
worry about.
envisioning it?
I'm going to lead into that. So
Explain what I'm looking at. Explain what seesaw. A seesaw.
yeah, it is a very vertical, almost seesaw. It starts off in a very. It's not just a we're having fun type of seesaw.
Yes,
It is a very functional
I
seesaw.
get you.
Okay, so when one of the very high seesaws is at its point and it has a
Yep.
very hard draw on the water,
Yep.
it is going to go into the other one that is not supposed to be there just yet, right? So
Yep.
when you're siphoning between the two and it is oscillating between the two because of the siphoning, and then it goes into the 1,000 kilogram weights. There are twin counterweights.
Sure.
It starts to add up to over kilowatts per hour, and you can scale it up.
Listen, I know kilowatts per hour, but I can't understand your hypothetical, or not even your hypothetical.
It
Your
is
actual
not
your
yes, thank you.
realistic understanding of a seesaw. I don't. Sure, I understand kilowatts per
Thank
hour,
you.
but I don't understand the.
I was
You're-
I was a sergeant first class.
Okay, but I'm an electrician, so I'm trying to figure
That's
out where
okay.
you're coming from.
What parts do you want me to explain
s-
to you?
So you said a seesaw that has a
A twin water tank system that feeds into the other ones, and it
yes, but
siphons in. Hang on, it siphons in with the water weight itself.
where's the water coming from? Down in the ground?
No, it is a closed circuit system.
So the water's already there, and it's just
Yeah, it's feeding into the other one because of the water weight itself. Do you know what buoyancy is?
yes. But how does the water get How does the water get to the other seesaw? Like,
Buoyancy and counterweights go together.
I know, I understand that. I mean, I understand. Like, it doesn't understand how you
Okay,
generate power off of that.
Okay, so have you ever had a full water tank and
Yes.
you had a nozzle at the very bottom, right?
Yes.
Hello, just
Okay,
Kev. How
it's
you guys? How
feeding
you doing?
into wherever that's going.
Wait, you just raid? I just got a raid. Give me a second. Kev, thank you so
Alright.
much for the raid. Oh, or I should say for the brigade. Thank you so much for the brigade.
Battalion.
No. It's a joke. I hope he's
Yeah.
still here because he probably understand what I mean. Uh, anyway, thank you everybody who's here from Marathon Cav.
Hell yeah.
We're having a
Much
weird
love.
conversation about what I think is
We
a
are.
perpetual motion
No,
machine.
this is straight
And
up
I'm
public
still trying to
information that I
figure
made
out.
7 years ago.
Let man speak.
No, go ahead.
I don't. Well, this sounds like a perpetual motion machine, which
Yes,
That's
it
what
actually
I'm
works.
That's
It
what I think,
actually
Emmett.
works.
oh,
It
a
actually
It's
works.
impossible.
perpetual
That's
No,
why
it's
I'm
not.
critiquing it.
It's not impossible at all.
It is though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Do you
they-
know the flow?
So
Hang on. Do you know the flow of water?
yes.
When you're tapping under the flow of water into a new resource while it's perpetually moving. Do you know that?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Hang on. Do you know the pull of gravity pulls on water so
Are
hard?
you are you using?
I'm trying to lead you into this, sir.
Yeah, but I can't. I need to ask small questions in order for me to actually
okay.
understand. So, like, you're talking about the gravity of weight, right? Like the water, but where is this water coming from? Is it
Okay,
is a
buoyancy.
pressurized well?
Hang
Is
on.
it a
Buoyancy.
pressurized well that's coming up?
Buoyancy. You know how does it work?
Yes, but is it you need
No,
a
yes,
water well?
no,
You
no,
need a
not,
water
not
well.
yes. Describe it to me. Do you know how buoyancy works?
Buoyancy, yes.
Tell me.
Buoyancy
It
is
is.
the
Hang
air.
on. Stop. Okay, buoyancy is the displacement of the water trying to push back on where it's being displaced from our gravity. If it is less than the actual weight of the water being displaced, it's going to float.
Okay, the problem with perpetual motion machines is that they
No,
always
it's not a perpetual motion machine. There,
It-
you can look it up. There are ocean waves and tides generators. And there are also
Yes.
flat land generators.
It's not
I have made them.
Yes, but those things are not a perpetual motion machine, and we can
No, they're
understand
not.
those. But what
They
you're
are
saying, what you're
very
saying does
real.
not make sense unless you can explain it properly, and you're not
Okay.
explaining it properly.
How?
physics code.
Because you're saying-
Line it out so I
coping.
can explain it to you properly.
Okay, the problem is you're saying through buoyancy and in water that there's a teeter-totter effect, and somehow these two things continuate themselves.
Well, you just explained it yourself, but if you want me to draw it out in a schismatic, I can.
Well, I just can't.
Okay, so the highest water on the teeter-totter
Yes, I
is
understand
feeding
that.
into the other one while it's getting into the motion of the other one. It's a twin
Yes.
seesaw that is running on a geared pulley system on the twin 1,000 kilogram counterweight.
Yep.
That is
No,
the
I can
best
see it in
way
my
that
head.
I can make it simple without somebody asking me to make it the most possible generation of energy. I
No, it
also
makes
have,
sense in my brain. I just can't. Go ahead.
Hang on. I also have this idea for wheels for electronic vehicles. They don't want to know. They're just looking around like, okay, so you can do this with wheels on electronic vehicles that power gravity? Yeah, I can. Actuating pistons. It's either a triangle or it's a what? It's a square.
I know. But
Actuating
you're relating
piston.
it to something different without explaining to us how the very
No, it's gravity
initial.
power. It's gravity power.
Okay. Perpetual motion. I hate perpetual
Yeah.
motion.
Yep.
I know.
It's basically cold fusion, yo.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
not.
I'm just
It's
coping.
not perpetual though.
Yeah, it is.
I can see where you're coming from, but it's not like I can
let me
visualize
get
it
it.
all in my head,
Hang
but
on.
it's not it's not possible. I
Hang
mean,
on,
it's
let me-
not possible to contain
No,
itself
wait,
for forever.
Wait, hang on. Let me get a drink. And obviously, it is going to contain itself forever
Obviously.
as long as it is maintained. Let me get a drink.
As long as
Can I if I can say, it's just a misunderstanding of the different forces when it comes to physics. Like people
Yep.
think that pressure is the same as energy, and so on.
Emmett,
I also know.
hold on. Emmett,
Alright,
was I bad faith with that other fucking retard where he came in and attacked me? Like,
Kind of, but
Can you
not
stop
really.
calling Dave that, please?
Yeah. Just leave
What?
Dave alone, man. Just leave him alone. He's a good guy.
Dave came in here to attack me.
Dave
No.
came. No. Okay, Dave
He's
came.
checking your intelligence. It's fine.
Dave came.
No, he came in here to attack me, and I came. All I did was came in to talk with Emmett, and he fucking was like, "Yeah, but the fucking," and he was fucking raging.
Dave
It's like,
No, he wasn't.
Okay,
No.
okay. Dave came here to try to give you a perspective, and he was trying
Opponent.
to he was trying to take your the claim as he was.
great, but he
And-
was strawmanning my position.
No.
No,
Yes, he was. Yes, he was strawman. That's why I fucking got angry with him.
Hang on. How many times have you taken mushrooms?
How many? Like, I don't know, 6 times.
Which kinds? Were they psilocybin or senescence?
Psilocybin.
Well, that's on the better side, but I wouldn't go to the
But if all I say is that if from a place where I was
Amanita-
not,
Amanitas
hold on. Let me. Can I at least explain myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so all I wanted to say was that, through my experiences from a God without, I was without understanding of God's knowledge or anything, and through mushrooms, I saw God's grace, not God's grace, but his basically his beauty and stuff.
What?
Like, not his beauty, but his, like, I got to see his beauty.
The symmetry. Symmetry.
Like, a lot of people are just like, oh, God's awesome. Look around. Look all around, right? You can see God all around, and like trees and stuff like that. Where I'm saying, like, mushrooms.
We're not talking about the world itself. Eventually, I'm going to be drawn off this planet. Honestly,
I'm just saying that
we are about
all
to
I'm saying
merge.
is,
Hang on. We're
Oh,
about to
no.
merge with Andromeda.
all I'm saying is that I was without God, and the mushrooms was like, I'm not saying it's not to take mushrooms. I'm saying through mushrooms, like Emmett said, is that I got to see, like, it was not the mushrooms that did it, but it was through God's grace that I got to see certain things.
Yeah,
And that's what I said right to begin with, and then fucking Dave attacked me for saying, "Oh, that's not anything."
Or not psilocybin. The senescence. Fuck. Senescence.
Great. Well, what does it matter? All I was trying to do was say that, hey, look,
Hang on. Hey,
through
I
nothingness. Hold on. All I was trying to do is through nothing that I got to see God's grace through the beauty of God Himself, God's grace, right? God presented Himself through me, through whatever, who cares, and I got to see it, and then I was fucking attacked for that.
No.
And that's where I'm like, I get pissed, because it's like, oh, you don't know God, you don't know fucking this, and that's where fucking Dave was coming from. And that's where I'm like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself because if you don't see, if you don't think that I saw God and I got to fucking if you don't think that I don't get to be a Christian through those things, then go fuck yourself because that's stupid. Because okay, great. You know,
chill. That's not where Dave was coming from. He was testing you on words. That's all.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Why would you test me on words when I'm trying to explain to Emmett why I was coming from? Why does it have to do anything with that fucking retard when I'm trying to explain something to somebody else? Huh?
Check it.
If I'm trying to explain something to somebody else, why does that give him any? Why does that give him any fucking anything to talk about where I am coming from? Huh?
Volatile. Can you listen?
You go ahead. Any of both of you, whatever. Go ahead and explain to me how somebody else gets to fucking down on me for how I got to God's grace. You go ahead, both of you.
But he's not attacking.
Let me give you some.
Okay, he's not attacking how you got to God's grace. That's not the attack. That's not what he means. This is why the good balance mode. Hey, GB. So what he was doing is he said, "Hey, I don't think you're even.
I don't believe you. Great.
I don't think.
Who cares, Emmett?
He was telling you.
If he doesn't believe me, if he doesn't believe what I say, then what does it matter to me? It shouldn't fucking matter to me because I found God. So I don't give a fuck about what that fucking loony retard has to say.
Hang on.
Well,
let me give you the 3 criteria of where those mushrooms came out of.
Do I care about where the mushrooms came out of? Do I, like Emmett said, it doesn't matter. It's not the mushrooms, it's God's grace.
Well, I think
the Holy Spirit is all around us at all times.
Oh no. This is like my worst nightmare. This panel's been my worst nightmare.
How?
Because the answer to all of your guys' questions, okay, the answer to all of that actually is go see a fucking priest.
Yep.
Sure.
that is the answer
but
I have.
But why should listen, Emmett, why should I?
I'm going
yes, I have. Yes, I have. Why should I be attacked on how I found God?
But that's not the idea.
I wasn't making any odds. I was not making any odds. I was not making any odds. And I just said this is my life, and this is how I found things, and I was being attacked for that. You're not, but Dave was.
I'm giving you facts. It's a toxin. When it's being purged through your system, you overflood your serotonin levels in your brain.
Sure, but that's not what it doesn't matter what you're trying to say. I'm saying I was being attacked for how I found God's grace, and I think that's fucking retarded because now people like that are just going to attack everybody else for the way they found God. Oh, I found God this way. No, you fucking retard. This is Dave. No, you fucking retard. You don't know fucking God. You don't know fucking anything you're talking about, you stupid fuck.
Welcome back, Dave.
No, I said you, man, and I didn't rage quit. I had to go teach a class in English.
Yeah, this is exactly what you fucking said, you retard.
I didn't say that.
This is exactly what you said. This is exactly what you said.
Because you guys are not gonna listen. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds each. You're gonna go ahead and use those 30 seconds to make your points. Yeah. If anybody goes over the 30 seconds, I will mute you. Okay? I'm gonna start.
Go for it.
This is what we're gonna
do. Before that,
I'm gonna do this between Voltaire and Dave. I'm gonna give you real quick then a simple phrase, Sage. So go say whatever you want to say right now.
I'm extremely impressed by your vocabulary, sir.
You go first, Voltaire, because you're a tampon wearer, so I'll let you go first.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Why should I go first? You already know where I'm coming from. You attacked a position that I was not. Listen, am I going first or not? Can you shut the fuck up?
Okay.
You're such a woman.
Let's do it. Go on.
Yeah,
guys. Yeah.
The way I was talking about Emmett is that the fact that I found God through a certain way, and that's the way. And through that way, you said that this is not possible. You can't fucking find things this way. You can't find things that way because that's not possible. And that's fucking the position that you've had the whole time. And you've been trying to attack me from that very position the whole fucking time. Why does it matter how I found God? If I found God the proper way. Not the proper way, but if I
Okay.
found God.
Go, Dave.
Okay, my point was that you stated that you found God. You later reneged on what you said and said you found the grace of God. My point was that you cannot find God in a nominative sense. You can only find God in a genitive sense as the things that belong to God or are of his possession, i.e. his grace and his glory. The glory of God and the grace of God are not God. They come from him. And that was my contention. And you backtracked about what you said and you've changed it today to be the grace of God.
Emmett, can I have another 30 seconds?
Yep. Go.
All right. Are you talking about today or the last time I talked about it? Or are you just attacking me from my last stance, which I've talked to Emmett about this recently? Or are you just attacking me from my last stance?
Okay, I think that's
Emmett, I'm done.
Go, Dave.
I'm not attacking you. I'm merely pointing out that there's no... Sorry, you'd let me finish, but I'm not attacking. I'm actually just critiquing what you've said. And that
My
you
last
actually...
stance.
So you can't even let me have my 30 seconds without interrupting. Can I have another 30 seconds, Emmett?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'll first off use 10 seconds of this just to state how bad faith you are and how you can't actually keep your mouth closed to actually listen to someone's points. You wouldn't know if I was attacking you, even if I was, because you simply don't possess the capacity to listen to another human being speaking. I'm stating and not attacking, but critiquing what you have said and what you have said now in the past and what you said now and how there is no consistency between the two things.
Okay.
Well said.
You want to respond
then
to
my-
that, Voltaire?
Yes, of course. So who cares what the fuck you think about my last stance? Great that I've come with a different stance and a different understanding of how I come to things. Does it mean that you get to attack my last stance and you get to attack things that means nothing about anything now? Like it's just you're just attacking me for fucking no reason.
What?
Okay. Go on, Dave.
Okay, if on one day someone states that 2 + 2 = 5, and on another day states that 2 + 2 = 4, to state that you pointed out the inaccuracy of the first statement would not be an attack. It would merely just be a critique of the falsity of their claim.
Yeah, it'd be an observation.
An observation, indeed.
Yeah. I think you want to go, Voltaire.
Yeah, great, but that's fine. I'm allowed to have a different stance on day to day, especially when I'm coming towards truth and I'm finding truth. But the fact that you're being like, oh, you retard, you can't listen, and you're bad faith and all this other fucking shit and blah 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 blah. That's the way shut the fuck up.
I like calling them volatile.
Okay. Want to go, Dave? Still?
Yeah, go for it. In all of that blurb that you just pointed out, you didn't actually encompass anything of my argument. You actually said that I called you retard, which I never did. All I pointed out, and as I pointed out on numerous occasions, is consistent, and that is you defined an experience of a nominative and not a genitive, and then switched to a genitive. I have no issues with people finding truth, but just when they do it in such an ignorant and arrogant way, I'm going to clearly point out your inconsistencies and your contradictions.
Burn.
Sage. Stop.
Listen, did I come from an ignorant and arrogant way when I was talking to Emmett, not you, you stupid fucking retard? No, I didn't. Nobody was ever fucking talking to you, you stupid fuck. But when you keep on chiming in and you say that I'm fucking bad faith and all this other stupid shit, I'm gonna fucking attack you, you fucking retard.
It was an open panel at that point.
I wasn't talking to this stupid fuck. I was talking to Emmett.
Oh, you call me a stupid fuck. Even though I use gravity to power UAVs to clean the air and water.
Not you.
Can I have my next 30 seconds, please? May I, please?
Yeah, okay.
Well, first of all, I just want to say to you, not volatile, that, if you were to take the tampon out of your nose and you were to just breathe a little
Yeah,
more
see,
deeply,
exactly,
and
exactly.
and if you were to,
That's exactly
stick away,
it. That's exactly it. You fucking ad hominem, stupid fucking retard. That's
You
it.
just
That's
called me
see,
a
ad
retard.
hominem.
Mute him. Another 3 seconds.
Fucking
there's my
retard.
30
Fucking
seconds. Actually,
retard.
so
You can have your 30 seconds. Nobody gives a flying fuck about what you're
Mute
saying.
him. 30 seconds
Okay.
on the clock.
Let's
See,
remember.
let,
Let's just
let me
stick
have
to
one last 30 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just stick.
Go on with your 30 seconds on ad hom,
let-
you
let-
fucking
let-
dumbass.
let's just-
I was never
let's-
talking to you in the first place, and
let's
this is
just
all you
stick-
have
This is
to argue.
Calm
glorious, by the
down
way.
again.
This is all
Okay,
you have to
madam.
argue. This is
Okay,
all you
madam.
have to argue.
Relax,
This is
madam,
all you
relax.
have to argue was your
We
ad
are
hom, and you
going
fucking
to
want to
stick-
jump in when I'm talking to Emmett. I was always
Okay,
talking to Emmett. I was never
hey,
talking.
Calm down. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
please.
but
Please.
Nobody. Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't want to have to mute anybody. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't want to. We're gonna respect the
It is
30
a
seconds,
respectful
and we're gonna
conversation.
try. We're gonna try to keep the ad homs at a minimum. Okay, from
Yeah,
both
if we
sides.
can.
So let's try this once again. Let Dave go.
Go for it. Go for it. Well, what I would like to do is initially apologise for my one ad hominem attack, which mentioned the tampon hanging out of Not Volatile's nose there. I don't want to go into too much detail about the numerous times he's called me a retard, despite me re-establishing my argument many times to do with the nominative definitions and the genitive definitions of what he experienced and what he stated he did, and then reneged upon and changed his story. I stick to the fact that he's inconsistent. No matter who is talking to you, if you're inconsistent and you're contradictory, you are.
On to you,
All
Valzo.
right, Walter, you want to respond to that?
Yep, I'm glad for your apology for the one ad hominem, but upon your many ad hominems through every single conversation we've had for the last 2 conversations we've had, bro, that's all you fucking do, you stupid. Sorry, Emmett, I'm not trying to be ad hominem. But yeah, I'm
Right.
talking to. Am I allowed? Hold on, shut the fuck up. Am I allowed to change my position when somebody gives me a better argument that's not ad hominem? Yeah, exactly.
Hang-
That's Emmett, not you.
Hang on. So, am I allowed to ad hom into an odd hom and an ad hom and make it make sense?
Right now,
fapping.
no. Okay, we have enough
The
ad
fa-
homs
the
as is. We
fapping
don't have
dinosaur.
to. We don't have to go deeper into an ad hom land. So like we already have enough ad homs as it is. We don't need more.
I'm just joking, man. Don't worry about it.
we have enough of them. Okay.
I have a
This
funny
is-
bone
this is
too,
what
man. It hurts. It
This
hurts.
is what I would say to both of you. Okay. You guys are acting like ladies in a sense of yes, you can he's trying to give you a correction when it comes to Dave, and you're trying to you got in your feelings about it, and I know there is a lot of contentious, especially when it comes to this kind of argumentations.
Did I come to my feelings?
Yes, 100%.
How?
That sounded.
How? I agreed with you, Emmett, and I was trying to explain how I did and how I came to the point where I came from through your understanding of things, and I got attacked for my previous position.
Yeah.
And your contradiction.
Yeah.
Sure, my previous.
It's a contradiction, isn't it?
Sure, my contradiction to my previous understanding or argument. Why does that matter to
It's
my
part of-
now?
It's part of logic in the scientific order.
No, he's
Pointing out how disingenuous you are and how in your feelings you are.
See,
and
now
how
I'm disingenuous. Now I'm
Yes,
disingenuous. Yeah, see,
absolutely.
that's exactly it. That was your whole argument is that I'm disingenuous. That's the
Yes,
whole
it is.
fucking argument of your point.
And when that's pointed out, you lose your temper and you become very
No.
feminine.
No, see,
This
that's the
is-
problem.
This is the thing that I would say about it. It's like I agree with what I said about.
Tom.
I agree with me. I said what I said, right? So the point of what I'm coming to is both of you, in this case, can actually come up on top. Okay, give your. I'm gonna ask both of you to give each other a little bit of grace when it comes to these. Instead of attacking each other, try to actually have an understanding. He's telling you you're wrong on these, and you're and the way that you actually going through it is in a very arrogant way. That's pretty much what Dave is telling you. And Dave, you can accept the
I'm
fact that he might
disingenuous
be
and I'm
wrong.
arrogant. No, I'm saying
Calm down.
I'm
okay?
saying I agree with you, Emmett, and I'm trying to say that hey, I was wrong. That wow, how
Yeah.
disingenuous of me.
Wait,
What?
and you can, Dave, you can use even the idea of he might be he might
That
be
was a
wrong
hard
on some
backpedal.
stuff, and just he's wrong in the way that
Yeah,
he's looking
I
at
forgive
things
you,
and
Voltaire. I forgive you, man.
So
I forgive
Yeah,
you, dude.
you're
I don't- I
not
don't-
bad, man.
I didn't.
Do
I
you?
didn't-
Do you? No, you fucking don't.
Absolutely. Well, you can. You obviously know more than I do about my own mind, so I'll just let you get on with it.
You
The way
know
you-
more than I do in my mind, you fucking retard. This is
No,
the problem.
oh
Oh dear.
Double
Dude,
bat.
how old are you? Just out of interest, how old are you?
How old are
in your-
you?
I'm
He's like
46.
20. He's like 20.
Are
I'm
you
like-
like in
I'm
your
like
20s
20.
or 30s? You in your 20s or 30s?
I'm 35. You fucking
35.
Fuck.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't
but
act.
you
You
drank
don't act
yourself
it,
back
dude.
in your 20s.
You don't act it, dude. I'm sorry.
You
to
don't
say that.
either. You don't
No, I-
either.
I'm not
41.
20.
You're
I'm
looking at someone who's willing to say their position, and you'll be
I'm
like,
gonna
"No, you
ask-
fucking retard. You don't fucking do
I'm
anything
gonna
that you're
ask
saying, and you
again.
don't believe it.
Never said
And
that.
anything you're saying is nothing. It's yeah, blah blah blah."
Voltaire,
Never
I don't-
said that. Never said that.
Voltaire, I'm gonna ask you once again to please don't do the ad hom in this specific case, okay?
Yeah.
There
We're
is
having a civil conversation here.
like I
Don't
understand.
Don't say I'm
Civil.
disingenuous, and I won't call you retarded.
Well,
What?
if you are disingenuous because you
There
say
you go.
one
You're
thing
retarded. Go fuck yourself, you stupid
because
fuck.
you don't allow anybody. You don't allow anybody.
There you
to
go.
finish
There you go.
their-
You can't do it. You
Can
can't do
we-
it. You can't do it. See? You can't do it.
What?
Why would I
Yeah,
lie about my belief
wait,
about you?
With your
I forgive you for
170
being
IQ?
disingenuous. You know,
How am I disingenuous?
because you say one thing at one point and then you say something
When?
completely different.
My last time?
Yeah,
Can somebody not learn from?
absolutely.
So how am I disingenuous?
Because the way you described it, you fit it to fit in with someone else who you're just basically bumming, and that's what you do. You're bumming Emmett up, yeah, and you change your definition just so
I'm
you
bumming?
can bum-
Explain that to
bumming.
me with your stupid logic.
bumming, just bumming. It's
Bumming.
like what
Alms for the
ask
poor.
Kieran. Ask Kieran
Great.
what it is. He'll tell you.
Bumming.
All-
So somebody
for the
somebody
poor.
actually changed my mind, and somebody actually I can understand their logic through it, and that means bumming. That means I'm disingenuous.
I
can
would just say I was talking to Emmett. I was talking to Emmett. I wasn't talking to anybody else. I was talking to Emmett. Why are you interrupting? Why are you getting involved? I was talking to Emmett, and I was in the sandpit with Emmett, and we were playing together all nicely. And then you came along and talked to us, and then we talked about something else that I didn't want to talk about. And now I'm picking up my ball and I'm going
Because
home.
Emmett changed my mind, and you didn't. You stupid fucking.
I know I'm really stupid. Yeah, I'm really stupid. I pointed
You
out
are. You are.
Yeah, I
You
am.
can't even understand the simple
Actually,
fucking actions
know.
that are going on.
I
Dave,
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Dave,
dude. I'm sorry. Yes.
If you could hit me up with your whatever, we can talk later, man.
As long as there's no bumming involved, I'm up. For
No bumming.
If you can explain to me how I'm disingenuous, then please go ahead. But I've already explained how I'm not, so you're fucking failed at that.
It's mostly
it. If I were to
applied
start
physics.
explaining it, you wouldn't even let me finish. So what would be the point?
I did. You already explained it, and I fucking
So,
went against
In
you on
those,
that already.
in those 30 seconds where we had to speak by ourselves, you actually managed to have some form of restraint and keep your mouth closed for those. Is that correct or incorrect?
I've closed my mouth enough times with you.
But we had
Sure,
30
I-
seconds each in good faith to state our point. Did I not stay silent for your time? And did you stay silent for mine, or did you show restraint, or not? How did that work?
Sorry, can you actually explain yourself or not? You
Don't
all
mind
you
him.
did during your 30
Okay,
seconds was
can
being
we-
disingenuous.
Oh, I'm
mind him,
disingenuous now.
Don't mind him. He
Okay.
was chewing on his feet.
Dude, can
Okay,
I
bud. Okay, bud.
I'll explain to you. Do you want me to explain to you? Do you want me to explain to you?
You haven't explained a goddamn thing this
I'll
entire
explain to
stream.
you now then. If you can be quiet just for a second, I'll explain to you. Yeah. The reason I think that you're disingenuous is because you state that you have a 175 IQ and you will not and have not stated where and when you were tested and how you were tested.
Or what an
I was tested through school, and who cares? You were the one that said, "Hey, you have less than
Yeah.
100 IQ." So it's you the one that fucking said that
didn't
I
say
don't
that.
have enough IQ. Yes, you did. Yes, you
I did
fucking
not.
did. Yes,
No,
you
I
did. You
didn't.
stupid fucking
Roll the
retard.
video back. I never said that. I merely
You
asked
fucking
you.
retard. You
I merely
dumbass.
asked you where you got tested, dude. Merely
You know
asked you where I
what?
got.
You're
This is
so
what I'm gonna
stupid.
do because I don't think this is gonna go anywhere, and people are really annoyed by this, by these meta debate of the debate at this point. I'm gonna Voltaire, you're gonna do a closing real quick. Last thing you have to say about these, okay? No more talking about these on the panel after this, and then I'm gonna give you your time, Dave. So give your last thoughts, and then I give your last thoughts, Dave.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Dave. I'm just saying, God bless y'all, and I think I'm allowed to change my opinion for the better, and I don't need stupid people to basically attack who I was or what the opinion I gave earlier.
Ouch.
And sorry, I thought I had a. Anyways, yeah, and it matters who I'm talking to, and it matters who the people who are trying to convince me, like Emmett or Abe, not anybody else.
Yeah, don't
And the
worry
fact
about
that
us.
you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Give your fucking 30 seconds, you fucking
Well,
retard.
it's not. It's
You
not.
took
30
longer
seconds.
than 30 seconds, to be fair. You did take longer than 30 seconds, but I won't. All I'll say is that
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody
Well,
cares
okay,
what your
okay.
fucking 30 seconds are, you stupid fuck.
You
I'm gonna
can't
pop
do it,
smoke.
can you,
Be
man?
right back.
Yeah,
need
no,
to be
you couldn't
muted.
either. You couldn't either. See, that's the thing.
I didn't say a word, dude, when you were doing your closing. I just sat there and listened.
Well, then whoever else was, okay. I'll apologize. I apologize. Whoever
know.
else fucking interrupted me, then I'm fucking pissed off at that person.
Try and regulate that estrogen, my brother.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Come on, Dave.
Right, I'll give you a quick closing, very, very quick closing. The fact is, I do care about you, Voltaire, and for that reason, that's why I find it's interesting to correct and point out inconsistencies in what people would define as truth. My opinion doesn't matter. I would say to people, don't believe anything I say or anyone tells you, including me. Secondly, I don't place anybody on a pedestal above anybody else. I treat everyone as equal, and I listen to everyone equally. I don't think because someone is a streamer or is Emmett or is Abe that I should listen to them any more or less. I think everyone has inherent value in their opinions. When people contradict themselves and are inconsistent, and I point that out, and then they get butthurt and let the tampon fall out of their nose, then that it is what it is. God bless you.
My closing all of this is I'm sorry, Dave, you're wrong. You have to bow down to the cult leader Emmett, of course, and you didn't do that, so
I took the knee. I didn't bow.
I took the knee.
I just took the knee.
just
But that's
took
because I
the
got a bad back because I'm old and mature, unlike Voltaire, who's sadly a small child with a tampon
Oh, I see.
Hey,
in
this
each
is-
nostril. In each nostril, sir.
Calm down. Okay,
Listen,
yeah.
I have a bloody nose in each nostril, right? So I need some tampons, right?
No, I just think you put them up there because you have some weird kink. But that's just my opinion, all right? That's not fact.
Well, stop taking him out of your ass, and maybe I'll stop fucking putting him in my nose.
No, there's nothing in my ass, and nothing ever goes near my ass except for poop, and that's on the outward, not on the inward.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be hard to explain that to anybody who knows you.
Well, I don't know because most people poop out their butts. And that is what it is. I don't know, man. God bless you, dude. I don't understand why you get so angry. I do give a shit about you, and I wouldn't
You
say I
don't
wouldn't-
understand. You
I
fucking
don't
goof.
understand. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm a goof, but the fact is, you talk about all these ad hominems that people throw, but to be honest, dude, when you point one finger at
You're
someone
so
else,
bad
you-
faith, it's not even funny. You're so bad faith, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I know it's not funny, but you point one finger at others, you usually point three at
Continue.
yourself.
Just
I'll
keep
leave you
on
with
going.
that.
Just keep on going.
Tampons, Facebook IQ test. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let's change the topic to something different. So, what do you guys?
Yes. Should we put tampons up our noses? No, I'm only joking.
You probably shouldn't put them up your ass, bro. Take them out. Take them out. Throw them away.
Stop thinking about.
Take them out. Throw them away.
Stop thinking about my sphincter, dude. It's unnerving.
Oh my God, Dave.
You just want to go. You just want chaos tonight. You fucker.
No, when you see someone failing really nervously, to have a sense of humor
How
to
am I
try and
failing?
crack.
You're attacking a position I didn't have tonight. You stupid fuck.
All right, take it easy, Flower.
Wait,
Take
wait.
it easy, Flower. You'll be
Wait,
all
wait,
right.
wait. I have something in chat by Gorilla Biscuits, which I think is actually pretty wise. If you have a noise plate, yes, you should. So
I agree.
there you go. Mark
I agree
says,
with that.
I just use toilet paper. Sun chips have one.
So when you do mushrooms next, then volatile. When you next having a bit of a sesh.
I don't think that is his position right now. Like he said that he
I'm just
actually got like
curious.
the idea. No way, he got like revelation during his trip, and he was actually able to go towards Christ thanks to that, and he has like gotten away from mushrooms, if I'm not mistaken.
Because apparently, like mushrooms are really good for like depression and sort of mood and emotional issues. And I'm just kind of thinking maybe a step back in on the microdosing level might help there because he seems a bit stressed out.
I don't think that's the case. He actually
maybe not the right solution. Maybe not the right solution.
Well,
talk to the priest. Your advice was the best. Go talk to the priest.
Talk to a priest. Well, I don't know. I don't know about actually if there is any research when it comes to microdosing and like moods, but I don't think it helps. Why would it help?
It didn't help me.
The whole point of more, like I said, it's like an in introspection, right? It's like, and if you are like actually depressed, the whole point is you hate yourself. Like, why would you want to be with yourself? I don't understand.
I kind of feel like mushrooms are like they're kind of like agents of the evil one, if that makes sense. They're friends that pretend to be friends that aren't friends, you know, kind of in a slightly demonic way. That's the way I would kind of frame it.
I just think that the whole I really think that I don't know, because I think I think demonic ideas are look, this might be really wrong, right? But one of my one of the things that I believe on is that the whole the one of the things I believe on is that the heart of man is
My
like
bad.
the
My bad.
beginning. The heart of man is like the idea of is where demons reside. So it is very like when you take something that is gonna give into your unearthed desires or your unwanted desires, that's where you will find like the enemy in a sense. So it's very it's a complex idea, but I don't think the ontology of the mushroom is wrong because it was a creation by God. It's more like the usage of man towards it that I would say that is bad.
Can
I don't think there's. Yeah, go for it. Sorry, man. Go for it.
I just want to basically extend an olive branch for you. Listen, I don't want to fight with you, even though it was fun earlier. But I just like I'm looking for the truth, and I'm every day basically, and I learn the truth every day. Like the going towards the truth, I should say, and I learned something better than what I knew before. And I'm not trying to be disingenuous, and I'm just trying to better myself, and I don't like being called out for trying to be like. To me, it's like oh, you're purposefully being disingenuous when I'm actually not.
Another way
Right?
of calling it is crossing
Hold on.
ties.
Sorry, man. I'll just respond. I get it. I get you, man. I sometimes what I would say is I could be wrong. You know what I mean? I can see things in snippets. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think that you're talking bullshit. I don't think you're talking shit. I just think and like I say, it's not like I don't give a fuck. That's the whole point. If I criticize or if I critique, it's because I do give a fuck.
Get you.
And I don't take anything personally. If anything anybody ever calls me,
I'm not taking it personally. No, go ahead.
I never take it personally, and I don't think you're a bad bloke. I think it's interesting that we can hash out a discussion. And to be honest, for someone who doesn't ever do any debate, it was cool doing like a 30-second back and forth. Because usually I can't.
I didn't mind it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Because my brain is all over the place usually.
I enjoyed it.
And no, absolutely. No, and olive branch received and taken back. You know, and right back at you, man. It's always good to have these discussions on panel. And the good thing is, I don't get angry. I used to get very angry, and I used to be really invested. But now, I suppose what I've found to be truth is just I have to love everybody. So even if those people are calling me fit to burn, as my wife calls it, as the Scousers in Liverpool say they call you fit to burn.
Yeah,
even if someone's calling you fit to burn, I don't let it hit me, and that's why sometimes I can be a bit facetious, and it's just like a bit of a London English sense of humor, which can rub people the wrong way because it's inherently sarcastic a lot of the time.
To me, it's the point. Can I? Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was
no, go for it, dude.
I'm just saying, like when people tell me to go to hell, basically, I kind of take it personally because it's like, well, fuck, I'm not, I'm trying to actually do better for myself. So when you call me disingenuous, it's like, well, that's kind of a personal attack where I'm not actually trying to be disingenuous. I'm trying to be truthful, and I'm trying to do better for myself. So it's like when somebody attacks me for basically the past me, it's like that. Well, that you can't attack that person because that person doesn't really exist anymore. You know what I mean?
I don't think you're disingenuous in your nature, but I mean, I can be disingenuous if I'm confused at a certain point. I can say something, and then I can say something else, and it could be maybe I should have said contradictory instead of disingenuous. That's maybe like
that would make more sense. Yeah, I can understand that.
But I've listened to what you say, and I completely see you're on the right track. Yeah, that goes without saying, and I think with Emmett, as you have had that conversation, and you can both see that it goes without saying that the position that you're in isn't the place you're in is not a bad place, and it's clearly obvious that you're not someone who's just like a space cadet, and you're not using it as an oar. You're literally staying. I get what you're saying 100% when you say it will.
You
cut out.
Did we lose you? Okay, we lose you. Yeah, it's okay.
What he was trying to say is you're not all bad. It's just the way that you come in front of others that, like, you just.
Well, I felt like
you're abrasive. You're abrasive sometimes.
We were very abrasive, basically, in the way we came at this, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. The only one that was reasonable was me.
Yeah. Emmett.
I agree.
Emmett.
Oh my god. I'm
gonna make you a fucking drum beat to that shit, yo.
You know what? I was looking more towards the
drill style.
The Havana Gila. I was looking for someone to actually do the Havana Gila rap, but I didn't find anybody who was able to do it.
Sorry about that. My internet went. Yeah, I just want to say, love you, man. Not Voltaire, love you, dude. Like no hard feelings at all.
I have no hard feelings with you either. I love you too.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you too, man.
I nick you.
We can talk at any point in time. I'm cool with that.
Volatile, you're that's your nick.
What's that?
That's your nickname, is Volatile.
Not Voltaire.
Not
Yes.
Voltaire. His nickname is Volt.
Yeah, that is my nickname, actually.
I'm now going to call him not volatile.
Not volatile.
Yeah. Volatile.
Yes, actually, that's fitting. Quite.
Oh my god.
It's like different elements working against each other. Volatile.
And
I
I'll call
don't
you
even-
Dave.
I was about to go to sleep, and Voltaire was like, "Hey, you wanna stream for a little while?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever."
No, that was earlier. You said I'm coming up, and I'm like, okay, I'm coming up with you.
I could I don't even know how it'd go, but I can kind of figure out how to make one of these work.
No, wait a second. Is that true? Gorilla? he just gave me like the best thing ever in the world if it's true. It says, "Have you ever seen Five-ish before on YouTube?" It's a Hebrew children's show hosted by anthropomorphic $5 Bill dressed as a rabbi. No.
Can I just say you owned the internet the other day with Marilyn when you came on and you did that rap? That like we were just gonna go out. My wife and I were gonna walk to the next village through the hills, and just before we went out, I said, "Fran," and I called her in, and she looked at this. She's like, "What? Is Emmett Jewish now?" And I was like, "No, he's just doing a James Life Talks impersonation."
I think he would be Mormon before he'd be a Jewish.
The rap is
Oh, it was-
too much. I mean, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
the
Broke
rap
her,
is-
man. You literally expelled the demons with that.
Yeah.
With that, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
This is the thing, right? This is something that I would say about specifically about Marilyn. So I don't think I think she's completely misguided, right? But when I try to talk about this kind of stuff with her before, it went to a point where there's no logical way to affect the contradiction. Like she doesn't
meet all the bases.
I was
there's-
there.
There is no
And
way.
Dave's like, yeah, you were. I knew you were. But no, I was there. It's because I needed to basically I needed to make my own understanding of things, and that's where she is at.
No.
But she's like 1 + 1 = 2 and 1 + 1 = 4, and it's like, oh wait, no. Go ahead, Emmett. Sorry.
The logic, she's in a circular logic, and even if you show that there is a contradiction in the way that she's looking at it, Dave, I think you need to go the way. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so the way she has it is, if we are of God, we are God. I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense.
No. It's not even that. Okay, let me explain. She has she's in a circle in the logical ideas, and there's no way for me to logically get away from that. So even if
Call
I try
her out, you mean?
yeah, even if I try it, I don't see. Like, again, I would just go ahead and tell her to go see a priest. Like, that would be the best thing for her to do. And if I try to do it, and she would feel it as an attack, and instead of actually finding a way forward, I will be taking her away from the proper idea. So there's no reason for me to engage, because I feel, and this is a feeling because I'm not sure, but if I try to engage with that, it feels like I'm taking her away from the truth. I'm not bringing her closer. So
I'm the same way with
engaging
any
is bad.
religion. I can completely understand that, because I'm the same way with any religious talk, and I'm sure, both, like all you are, because it's to me it's
we don't push it like a drug, man. We lead by example.
And well, that's what I think. I think, like Abe said recently today, there's no downside with conversation. Like,
no, there can be downsides with conversation. You have to be very.
Did I have a
careful
downside with
certain
conversation with Dave right now?
No,
well,
but
it kind of descended to Tampon Land. That was
It's
the
more of
negative
an
side.
up and down, but you know.
well, that's not the
Hey, by the
idea,
way,
right?
do you want to know something really crazy, guys? I just got on the work chatbot, which comes in when customers ask questions. I just got someone on the chat, and you'll never guess what their first name was.
Who was it?
Margaret. I don't know.
Marilyn. It was someone called Marilyn while we were talking about Marilyn. That's crazy. Emmett, you summoned her, man, onto my work freaking
Oh my
chat.
god. Bye.
Better
what I
this is the downside. It's with some persons and some conversations. So if I would never go to a debate, for example, that can be seen as a conversation if I'm not prepared. Because if I go into a debate and I am not prepared, it will be a downside on my worldview. So I need to be able to actually have the conversation in a way that I know it's gonna be good towards my worldview. Even
Yeah.
if
No,
even
to
when
make
I go even when I make like the outrageous arguments that I do sometimes,
I understand that.
I understand
it
that I
obviously-
can
it
make
ma-
those
it-
arguments because at the end of the day, most of the time, what happens is people don't actually engage with them. And if they engage, I know how to counteract the ideas so that I don't look like a complete moron, right? Because otherwise, it would be a detriment to my worldview. I want people to say, "Hey, this is
and
the
that-
correct worldview."
By
And
the
that's
way,
the biggest thing with you and Abe, because like that's why I love you guys so much, because I know you both are intelligent, and you also want to formulate your worldview to express it to somebody, right?
I was gonna
Like,
say, by the way,
I just make fun of
Emmett,
you guys because it's like, oh, you guys are making these claims, but you guys can both actually formulate your way to get those claims, right?
Emmett, nice druid.
Oh, it's a barbarian.
Yeah, it's a barbarian. It looks like a druid. Like
Well, it's
old-
a
old
bear,
school
so it
Diablo
has
3.
the whole point of it was I made it for easy, for somebody. I went to easy on a debate and I offered to do a pixel art for the person who would give the biggest donation. And
pretty
he didn't know what to ask, so I made a barbarian, because he has like
Barbarian.
bears.
Nice. I actually ate a bear once. It tastes like maple.
Actually, yeah, bear's actually not too bad.
Depends
I've had,
on the
like-
year. Like if it's directly out of spring, it'll berries and all these other things. But if
Yeah,
it's
no,
going
exactly,
into winter,
exactly.
it's gonna be like, why am I even eating this? Like,
Yeah, no, I hear you. I like moose. Moose is probably my favorite meat.
yeah.
Relaxer never
I
said
like
the thing
caribou.
is she doesn't want to learn. She wants to be correct, but she's not. She called into both Kimbo and Jedi, and they couldn't help her either. I don't think she's not trying to be she's just trying to share her worldview. It's not even about being correct or not. But yeah, if I'm, I don't think attacking her at this point, especially since she's part of the kind of the community, is a good way forward. I think we have to.
Yeah, she's leering away from the "we are all gods" thing. She's okay.
I hope. Oh, you're Robo Voltaire. Robo Voltaire.
I was going to say, like, what I see is an issue with what Marilyn believes is that she constantly talks about this. We're made in the image of God, and I think the image and the likeness are two very different things. So you can be made in the image of God, but you cannot be God-like. You know, that's the whole thing about theosis, isn't it? Is to become God-like.
Yeah, well, the theosis is to partake in the energies and receive like sanctification through it.
Or prophecy.
But
That's
the whole
that's kind of where. Go ahead.
But going is this is why I don't like want to engage with her in the topic, is because I don't see any. We're not even talking the same language, right?
Well, there's no benefit. Yeah, you're not. She's not actually pulling anything out of what you're saying.
We're not even talking.
It
The same
is, but she
language.
cannot hear.
Yeah, it's a, and I feel that there's no grace in.
She's a Gnostic. She's a Gnostic. She's not a agnostic. She thinks she knows.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Well,
don't
that's-
think
that's
on my
ki-
end there's any grace on me trying to attack the position
Yeah,
at this point.
that's ortho for you.
Well,
we don't
to-
press. We don't press. It's not a drug. It really isn't. Like we're not pushing Tide or Lent or any of that shit. We're pushing a salvation. That's what we're pushing, and we
It's a
don't
big-
we don't have to lead.
You guys.
if
5
you
years ago,
follow the-
I wouldn't have believed anything you guys are saying, but it took me to actually know, like, actually, not through mushrooms, but through God's grace, basically finding me. It's something that you need to actually do for yourself.
Well,
It's not
welcome
that
to
God
the
needs
light,
to tell you.
welcome
It's
to
not
the
that
light,
something.
man.
Yeah. God doesn't need to actually exactly find you, but I mean, like, you kind of have to find God and be
No,
like, you know what? That's
you have to
but that's
wait. You have to wait until God finds you. Sometimes.
yeah. And I think God's always there, but I think it's you to actually realize. And I'm just saying,
No,
Dave, I'm just saying
there are
through
so many.
mushrooms, like I was last time. I'm just saying that that's the way that's the way it found me. That's how I
Yeah.
understand
All right,
Abe.
all right.
That's
You
sorry.
wanna-
That's
you
how I
wanna-
understood Emmett
hang on,
talking through
can
it.
For me,
Can
it
I-
was
And
through
that
illness.
made a lot
Illness
of sense to
was
me.
For me,
can
it was
I have
through
the mic?
illness. Yes, go on. So I was just going to say, for many people, it's like it's different. I think for everyone, how he finds us, and for me, it was through sin, and
Yeah.
through like feeling incredible guilt over a very
Yeah.
long time about something that I did, about a lie I told. Actually, to be fair, it was about a lie that I
Okay.
told for a very long time, and it weighed so heavy on me. But then that started manifesting into like really bad illness. And then that's
Yeah,
where
I can
was
see that.
It was the fear of God. I literally had terror, and I was smoking a lot of weed at the time. So it was through these negative things that the fear of God came to me. And then after
that
that,
makes
it was
sense to me at this point.
Yeah. Then the beauty of God. So it was the fear, and then the beauty, and then the fear again. And then everything from then on was living a different life. It was literally like that. It was pure grace, and it was like a complete change. So I mean, all I always say is don't believe anything anyone tells you, including me. You know,
So-
because we can.
Yeah.
You want to hear a weird story? I was pulled over with my main dealer at the time. I was big into LSD at the time. He's like, either you drink this or we're going to jail for the rest of our lives. It was over 150 hits.
That's too much.
I didn't come down for 3 months.
I took a hit at LSD and I'm like, this is too much.
I don't hallucinate, period, anymore. If I stare at a wall, I can't see the oscillations of the atoms and stuff like normal people could. There is
I
no
hear ya.
hallucination, period.
Yeah.
I also fought for our country. I've died many a time.
God bless you.
Most of us can't come back from that unless they're, oh, here's your
Blessed.
stem cells. Here's your stem cells back in your own body. And I was a medic. They turned me into a heavy weapons specialist eventually.
Well, thank you for your service, regardless.
No, it's okay. I was treated less than poorly in most of those months, but I thank you. What I'm trying to get at is not everybody is the schema of their cover. You can't look at the back of it. You can't look at the front of it. You have to look at the table of contents to understand where some people come from.
Yep. Emmett doesn't like the word journey.
Fuck
So don't use that.
Because it reminds him of his self-smuggling across the border.
It's not even that. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of feminist prattle. So every time a feminist would say something, she would always end it up with, "I'm in my journey. I'm on my journey."
But you're conflating it with like my truth.
No,
It's
it's
not-
not about
you know what I
the
mean?
truth.
My truth.
My journey. It's like the other day I was with some friends and I was on my journey and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
I put
God.
my makeup on and
Oh
my
my God.
chapstick while I was eating it.
I was like,
PFAS.
fine. Next karaoke will be a journey. Yeah, it's fine. It's not about. Just fuck you, Mark.
I get you.
By the
Emmett.
way, you made me lose my train of
PFAS
thought
is
at
a
the same
horrible
time. No, but
PFAS is a horrible compound, by the way.
every single time that it's like you try to. I don't know if you ever try to have like a good conversation with a feminist, but it always ends up with you're a misogynist and I'm in my journey, and it's so annoying.
And they
It's
can't.
true, Matt. It's true.
They
You are a misogynist, and I am in my journey.
and they can't answer a fucking hypothetical. You know what I mean? It's there.
I'm in buttfuck nowhere, Saskatchewan. You
I
know, how many feminists am I gonna talk to these days? I'm like A, but it's not gonna happen.
Hello,
So
Grid.
the weird thing
Welcome. How
about
are
that
you?
is, there was this I don't remember how many years. It was probably 2 years ago. I sit in on one of these Ortho Bros videos. There was three. Apparently, this guy was dating 3 different witches. It sounded skulls. When they got home, it sounded like skull cracking, and he was still alive for the longest time. It was the most disgusting thing that I ever heard. But it was
Wait,
still
what?
over.
You said so you were with Ortho Bros and these guys had skull cracking like witch style in
No, it was
their
over the
house?
internet. No. It wasn't the Ortho Bros. It was this guy was bragging about going out with 3 witches, right?
Oh
Okay.
my god. Wait a second.
They
before you
all showed
continue.
up at the same time when we were talking to him, and he was having a debate with us about how they were good witches, and it just got nastier and nastier until it was lying dead.
Alright, give me
Until
a
what?
second. Give me just one moment. Grid, I want to congratulate you. What a fucking great event did you have. So you did. Let me tip my hat for you. That was a great event, and I hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed DebateCon as much as you should have, because that was an amazing thing you did. So thank you for that. That was great. Thank you for the debates. They were good debates too.
They call that a sombrero, Emmett, not a hat.
Yeah, I tipped my sombrero. That's right.
Yeah, it was.
No,
weird.
Grid had good streams. I fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
were
weird conversation. He's like, yeah, some of them are white witches, or most of them, and it just got weirder over time when they started showing up after their whatever type of jobs.
Emmett, you're just thinking about burning them. I know what's in your brain. You're just like witches burn through the ditches.
Yeah, they do. Like, let me tell you.
It might have
is-
not even been witches though. It just might have been
No, there's a
misunderstanding.
specific thing that witches are, and people forget about it. But if you actually look at literature and what they are supposed to represent, they represent the sacrifice of the youth for their own youth, pretty much. So
They are praising
Oh,
Satan.
that makes sense. What happened to me over in fucking Sumner?
They're praising Satan and sacrificing to Satan himself, right?
No. They're sacrificing the youth. So it's a play on the thing. They're sacrificing kids for their own youth. That is how they are supposed to.
Man,
they're
I'll be
supposed to
right back.
look like. And if you actually,
Go ahead.
if you actually have an idea of what it means, they're pretty much talking about abortion. It's
Yeah, no,
witches
I
have always
I agree with
been-
you.
witches
I
have
agree with you.
always been those that sacrifice kids for their own benefit.
All I'm saying is that the witches are literally like the people who hail Satan as their almighty. Like they're looking always for the magic of Satan and
what
through
is
Satan,
the
they
idea?
can
of
live longer in reality, like in real world and this earth.
They can disagree with me, but pretty much it's do as thou wilt. That's the idea of Satan, and the idea is it's humanism. It's the praising of the human above anything else, right? Of the self.
Well, that
Yeah,
with,
no,
with
I agree with you.
Alistair
That's
Crowley, he had was it the Order of Thelema?
I think.
I
so.
think that was the name of his, like one of his. Yeah, and Thelema in Greek is will. The word will.
Jake and Tyler did a good job debating one of the riskiest topics on the internet. I'm gonna be honest, like that debate, it was a little bit crazy, but they did a good job, yeah. I still have a channel thanks to their professionalism. Yeah, that's true. I also love like the Rob Nor debate. That was a great debate, and the The closing
Which
statement
one?
by Rob Knorr was incredible. Rob Knorr and Tom Foolery had a debate on grids.
Oh yeah, yeah. You mean on the stream? Yeah.
Yeah, on the stream.
Grid was looking fly. He was that suit. It was
It did
fucking
good.
mint.
Yeah. Grid had a really good one. Yeah, it was a good event. And then all of
Grid's
the
good,
events
people.
were really good too. I really enjoyed the. To be fair, I really enjoyed Andrew's argument against Pikachu.
Tonight?
It was last night. It was 2 nights ago. 2 days
Oh.
ago. It wasn't Saturday when he made they do too many inbreeding and that's why they're too stupid.
I have a meme. I have a meme for human Pokemon. They want to catch all the STDs, brother. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
That's definitely secularism.
Yeah.
Yep. Gibbs dressed as the penguin. That was funny by itself.
Don't have
Versus
enough.
right
Gotta
to
catch
play.
them all.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
far the best argument I have to give it to Andrew to the one versus Pikachu. 'Cause that was a good one.
So I had this weird thing that happened over Summoner, right?
And bring who
There's
on
this
panel?
meme-
You mean who are you talking about? Grid? Yeah, I can. I mean, if Grid has time, it's usually busy.
Who are you talking about?
Sil then asked me if she asked me if I could bring him on panel, but I don't know who she's talking about. Yeah.
Ah.
And I said
don't
if
mind.
Grid, I sent the link, but if Grid has time, yeah, of course he can call on panel, but he might be busy.
Grid's good people. I actually have some calibers that I might want to talk to him at some point.
Some what?
Calibers. I know all calibers between 25
Oh
caliber
yeah,
to
right on.
375 H&H. It's larger
Yeah.
than a 50 cal.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
I've
be
never seen that big.
that would be cool, Grid.
Emmett, do you have a boom boom stick?
Do I have no?
Look up Dragon Fire or Dragon Breath rather. Dragon Breath 12 caliber or shit.
12 gauge?
Yes, that thing. They also have a 410 of that.
Don't give British people boom boom sticks. Just don't do it.
Don't
Yeah.
do
We
it.
wouldn't.
Boom,
We wouldn't
boom.
cope. We wouldn't cope with that sort of responsibility,
Yeah, but
especially with
we
the
just-
what is it? The Caliphate of Londistan. It all goes.
I was just
to
gonna
tail.
say we actually want to give you boom boom sticks, so just take the
Oh,
boom boom.
Come on now.
Just get rid of that shit.
Handgun. It's a handgun that goes boom, boom, burn.
410 pistol?
Well,
Yeah.
let's call them boom boom sticks because YouTube gets really pissed off at any mention of the
Yeah, I'm not.
non boom
I'm not
boom
gonna
word.
TOS this.
I can't come. So Grid says that he can't come up yet. He's waiting for if his kid's gonna go to school, and he's gonna do an arrange day. So, like I said, I knew he was gonna be probably busy.
Hey,
I'm about to
You
go
know,
to
we'll
bed.
chop it up.
'cause
I'll be around.
It's 6 a.m. and I need to sleep at some point in my life.
I doubt it.
Emmett, what did you say last stream?
No, last stream,
Sleep is-
last stream
Dave, give us
somebody-
a,
told me that
Dave.
sleep is for the weak. Okay, and then I use that against Dave.
If it's you and me chopping it up, man, come on now.
There's a difference there.
He was kind of a little bit of a weenie today about that.
He
You
was
came up,
really-
you're like,
he was
hey,
really
chat,
not-
and he's like,
Well, to be
he's
fair,
like,
he didn't
"Oh,
sleep,
yeah."
and I made him not sleep. So I was, and then this is the thing, right? I make him not sleep. I don't ban Stillman. Stillman comes up, and then I rage quit and go to bed. It's like, yeah, and then he goes for 11 hours.
I understand why he was mad at me.
He
Like,
claims to
Yeah,
be.
but then he didn't even
anonymous.
have any, like he didn't like what's his name didn't even show up. So he because that was his whole thing, right? He wanted to stay awake and be conscious for the whole thing.
Hang on. Stillman claims to be an anonymous mask provider, but he has little to no like recognition of what a logic is.
well,
We were talking about Abe.
there's
No,
for
I'm talking
example,
about
there's
Stillman.
a difference. There's a difference between what I think of Stillman and what I think about someone like Marilyn. Marilyn's, I see her as kind of good faith, while Stillman is a complete awful person, right?
Yeah.
So,
He makes a lovely pergola and an outdoor decking, though, to be fair.
Yeah, if you want to say disingenuous Steelman, you got to point to that guy. Hopefully not me anymore, Dave.
No, he's just a dickhead.
He's
Yeah, I agree.
Absolute dickhead. He's just
that
like,
is true.
I have to not watch the internet when he's there because he's just. I shouldn't have these urges, but he's someone who I would just want to punch in the face if I met them. You know, and like I know it's wrong that I have those urges to want to punch someone in the face like that, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just wrong. So I have to like tune out.
Dave, I might have got the wrong one. So
That's
Dr.
me.
Bot?
Yeah, it's Dr. Bot. That's like Dr. Bot's my Discord. Like that's like the account how in the settings, but I'm the Dave in everywhere else.
Didn't go through. Just hit me up with thought.
Oh shit!
name.
Well, type yours in the back because I don't accept incoming friend requests because I don't like anyone.
All right.
I feel that.
No, I do. I love everybody. It's a bit, to be honest though, Mr. Volatile. Sorry, I say that with tongue in cheek. But what I was going to say is, and this has been a pattern in my life, is most of the people I get on the very best with in life are people who I have disagreed with initially. And I think it's like the test of fire is that to be able to disagree and have a good old argument with someone and not hate them at the end of it and actually have like a decent bit of respect. So even when I'm arguing with someone, I kind of like them at the same time, and I like have respect for someone who holds their own. So I would say like some of my best friends are people I've initially disagreed with and had like, you know, a disagreement, or we've debated or argued and just called each other fit to burn. So like I like it that way. I do. I tell people.
Are you done yet? Are you done?
I just want to hug, man. I just want to hug. I just want to hug.
Let me interject.
No,
Iron
no, I
sharpens
understand. I'm
iron.
the same way. I'm the same fucking way. Like the best guys I've met during work were the people I fucking hated the most. And yeah, because you actually want to put themselves in their position, see where they are. Because people who don't have a position tend to be flaky as shit, right?
Yeah, and people who agree with you all the time are usually just blowing smoke up your ass, you know? And
Yeah.
like people who tell you to go fuck yourself with love, they're the people that keep hold on, man.
Exactly.
Iron sharpens iron.
So go fuck yourself, dude. I love you. Give us a hug.
I'm
Also,
retarded. You're retarded.
Yeah.
That's
You're
the way
more
it is.
retarded. You're more retarded,
Oh,
but like
I'm definitely more retarded, right? It's a journey, right, Emmett? It's a journey.
let's be real. The most retarded person is no longer here, and we shouldn't talk about Kieran behind his back. Come on, let's give him a
Listen.
break. The poor bastard.
I agree.
One of my
You knew
better
exactly
friends
what
over
to
the
say to
internet,
piss me
so
off.
you know.
Exactly what to say to piss me off.
Emmett, you've just got to embrace the journey, brother.
Embrace the journey.
Embrace the journey.
No, he says, just like in
No.
a yawn. Like, I don't even have any time to deal with this. No, this is stupid.
I know what Emmett does before he goes to bed. He puts on his little nightcap, and then he's got his big book where he writes his story about what's happened in the day. And he does that before he goes to bed, and then he writes in all the little entries. He closes the book and goes, "Oh,
That's too
sit
much.
down, YouTube."
Oh my god. Oh god.
Puts his pantyhose on first, though.
We need Norwegian Dad to play some like nocturnal music, you know, some lullaby music.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'm just fucking with you, man. It's all in jest. Learn to take a joke. It's not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Oh, I have to remember that
Oh
one.
my, no, you done fucking up. That means that,
Here's a good one. I like to use, but it's probably been overused. If you read this like somebody, say to them, "Hey, guess what? I was in the supermarket and I saw your name on a loaf of bread the other day, and then I looked more closely and saw it said thick cut." There you go. Enjoy, boys.
enjoy.
How about you can only beat a dick up so much, but you're still gonna get you can only get AIDS once.
What? That's nasty.
April
you can
sounds like
beat
a
up
good
dick.
time.
You can beat up a dick. What?
April
sounds like a good time,
Grady's saying that he's probably doing another one on April. I'm gonna try to, if you actually do it, I'm gonna try to drive over there on April. And,
Take your paperwork, Emmett. You know when you're getting expelled from the country.
Well, in reality, it's like the last trip, and who cares at that point?
Where is it?
Well, he's not Mormon, so he has a good leg up, right?
I'm not gonna be there, but where is it? Where is he saying? Nashville?
Utah.
Like.
So he would be
that would
no.
be a
The
good
event would
place to
be
go,
the
you
event
know?
would be in Nashville. I will have to go from Utah to Nashville.
Will you wear your
Fair.
cowboy boots and your Stetson?
Maybe
Yes.
I'll follow you up, man.
Good.
I'm gonna save up my resources. I might just move over to fucking Texas soon.
Sounds good.
I'm just thinking like you walk in there and everyone's like Emmett.
Emmett.
Oh,
Or I'm like,
That would be awesome.
if I go there and I actually go there and that happens, I'm gonna be Superman.
You're just
just
like,
wanna
shut up.
I want to see you walk in cowboy boots and a Stetson, and then when you go in, you go through the door, and then you start line dancing by yourself. Yeah, kicking the heels of the cowboy boot.
But
he's like,
So-
he's clicking his way to the front.
with a tiny hat that says "Make America Great Again."
No.
Greatest
We need
Oh,
to
yeah.
Why,
UPS.
why
We'll
hasn't
send it
this
by
been
UPS.
great already?
greatest
He's
like,
gonna have a
that-
tiny hat.
Greatest like that's why planes exist.
He's going to
Yeah.
arrive
Oh,
in a
shit.
Ferrari F40 from like the 1980s. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that,
it's like-
the 80s came outrun with a blonde chick in the passenger seat, and then it just turned up. It's like I fooled you all, you dumb bastards.
What was that? It's like Death Run or whatever.
But I'm gonna do a stop
that's
in
crazy.
Nashville and then I'm gonna go somewhere else. That's
that Swayze movie.
Where you going, Emmett? Where you going?
somewhere else. That's the idea.
You're gonna.
Boys, I got to
going
go
to
back
the-
to work, but God bless you. And thanks for the discussion, Des. A good crack as the
Yeah.
weather gets colder here in the north of Scotland. You have a lovely day, and try and enjoy that warm weather you guys get. Well, I hope you have some anyway.
If I
Yeah.
don't see you around, I'll be on Abe's.
Yeah, I've added you, dude. I've added you. Yeah, give us a shout, man, if you're ever around. But look, take it easy, boys, and I hope chat has a wonderful day. And yeah, God bless you all. You have a lovely day, boys.
Have a lovely day.
God bless.
See you later. God bless, boys.
Stay blessed.
I
like
I'm gonna
that
go
guy.
to bed, so I'm gonna give you both last words. Any last words, Sage?
All right. Gravity batteries are not a myth. They're all
Yeah.
over the fucking place.
Have a good one.
Later.
See, so I did see it, and thank you. That's amazing. You made my night. I'll probably make a review on that. I'm just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take for the first for my first video. I'm gonna make a for the High on Aguila rap. I'm gonna use that. That seems like that seems like what I should do. Voltaire, any last words?
Isn't this my third last words? My second. But
Wait
yeah.
a second.
Last
Last words is like you're not gonna die yet. I hope. You're not gonna die yet.
Well, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be in the chat like I always am.
Alright.
I'm gonna be a scallywag in the chat, right?
Yep.
Nope. My last words are. I don't know. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for letting me come up, and I had fun tonight with Dave, and and the conversations we had. God bless.
God bless. And then Relaxes Network saying, I want to go to an event Andrew's doing with Sam to play Atlantic City. That sounds awesome. Yeah, that sounds that sounds pretty cool. I don't have anything else to say. Like, I might go live tonight, but it's more likely it will be Wednesday. I need to recover for a weekend. Yeah, just take a rest. That would be nice. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was an interesting weekend. There was a lot of debates. There was a lot going on. I don't even know if there's anybody live. I think Easty might be live still. I don't know. I wish Cool was live. I would like to rate Coolvik. Coolvik's doing great. Oh, he isn't. Nobody's live. We've having like really crazy times. I will commend you once again. Great, thank you for the event. It looked really awesome, and I think it's really cool that you were able to do that for the people around, like the community. We need to talk about the microphones. Like, you need to be more Brian in that aspect. That's all I'm gonna say about that specifically. But yeah, God bless you all. I'm gonna go to bed. And for those who stayed, as always, there's always a surprise for all of you. Let me find where my music's coming from so I don't like do these twice. Where is my music coming from? Here. So, for those that stay, as always, there is something waiting. God bless you all. Rob was literally talking over the mic, and he just needed to point it up towards his mouth, or he needed to talk into the mic. So if you actually look at the thing, his volume is way lower than even Voldemort. By the way, fuck. Yeah, I am ending. I was about to go to bed. You just got home, right, Cat? But yeah, fuck tomfoolery. Are you gonna make me stay here? I just don't like him because he put me on notice one. Are you ending? Was you quoting Mean Girls? Okay. I'm gonna go to bed, okay? I need to sleep or something. Take good care of yourself. Lex Luthor put me on. Yeah, because I I was an anon on the internet at that point, and he fucking me calling me what? When did you call me a whore? Yeah, apparently YouTube censor you because I don't see it at all. Yeah, Lex Luthor put me on notice because I said that he was receiving money for Victory Pack, and he was like, "I never received a penny in my life." And I was like, "Yeah, you did. We all know you did." And he was like, "No, I didn't. I never did. And if you continue to say this, I'm gonna put you on notice." And that was the time when Pisco put Rob on notice. Wild times on the internet. I don't think she does. I'm already causing trouble in YouTube. I am always causing trouble. Ah, what a crazy fucking panel, dude. No, he doesn't. He was supposed. First off, he was supposed to be a conservative, okay? And he did get money. The whole crew got money out of it. Everybody got money out of it. James Life Talk was at the event. He's a good guy. I don't think Elder was at the event though. JS was at the event. Agrilepolis was at the event. Beth was at the event. I don't know who else went, but I know that they were. James is my buddy. That made me happy. I just got, yeah. He was a conservative, so he claims. I don't know. Yeah, he was supposed to be super conservative and super Christian until he decided not to be a Christian anymore or something. It's fucking weird. It's fucking Lex. You know what? He's fucking Voldemort. I know you call him Lex Luthor, but Lex Luthor is kind of cool sometimes. He looks a lot more like fucking Voldemort. And people in chat was just calling him Voldemort. James looks better, different in photos. He looks better. Okay, that's good to know. My friend Gesture all went. He said it was super fun. I don't. I sometimes I don't like the way JS debates. He did a good job. They both did a good job. MacBot, super cool. MacBob, I think what it means. I met DP8 and his wife as well. What I didn't. I don't know if Andrew was at your event. I think he was, but I didn't hear anything about it. Was he at at your event? And Jake? But by Jake I mean Rattlesnake. Andrew and Jake were there. Were they at your event? No, I didn't. I didn't hear Andrew. I don't remember what I was doing on Friday, but I didn't. I wasn't able to hear him. Gene Bob. Andrew was asking questions to Voldemort. Jake pushed down in some shoe with Cooley. Oh man. Did you actually make the show from the place, or you didn't have time to read? We didn't. I didn't hear anybody in the crowd. Like I heard people say something, but the Macs were doing their job when it came to what they were supposed to be doing. It was mostly other issues. Wally and Millie were the two. Yeah, I saw. I did see Wally. Agri was today in a stream. In some of in the first debate you can, but in the second debate you can't. Like, well, I don't know. I am. I don't know. I have to go through them. I was doing something. I don't remember what I was doing on Friday, but I couldn't hear it. Like I had it low. Oh, that's true. EOD was sharing some of the events as well. He did a meet and greet. Agrilepolis showed like the end of the event as well. What problem do you think there was with my? There was no problem, for what I remember, especially in the Rob Nor. Voldemort was way higher because Rob was talking past the mic. Instead of having the mic pointed towards mouth, it was like a little bit lower, and he wasn't talking to the mic. So all I was saying is like somebody should have been like Brian, like talk to the mic closer. You know how Brian is with the microphone. He pretty much puts it in front of the person. It's like talk to the mic. When I was listening, no, I could on the one I could only hear was Tom. Tom was louder than Rob, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to say that I'm wrong. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Like he was talking past the microphone, and all he had to do was just like move the microphone towards his mouth, and one side was louder than the other. Just kind of annoying, but it's not bad. It was just what it is what it is. That's it. And the whole yeah. Like I know it's hard to get the whole thing set up correctly, especially when you're like doing it live. Nick was there. Oh, that's cool. Wait, was he there Saturday? So he didn't do the show today, or he flew today to do the show on Sunday? I didn't watch. Like I'll watch whatever for like 5 minutes. That makes sense. That makes sense. What was your favorite debate, Creed? Mine was the Pikachu versus Andrew. I like the argument by Andrew, and Pikachu looked very very bad. For what I've seen, I haven't seen the whole debate, but for what I've seen is like, well, what is the problem with? What's the problem with banging your cousin? There's no problem with banging your cousin. Okay. Yeah, that's another one I want to see. Did Craig um I asked him a math question? That's cool. I don't remember who. Oh, I remember. Somebody came up on panel. I don't remember if it was mine or Abe's a couple of days ago, and I asked a hypothetical, and the person couldn't actually answer the hypothetical. And then I asked the basic, like, how would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning? And he answered, "I did have breakfast this morning," and I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad." I'll check it. I'll try to check it. That sounds interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. Have an excellent rest of your day. I'll try to figure them out and see them all. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed day. That hypothetical. Yeah, that's exactly right. Take care.